Hello, everybody. Just checking some stuff before we start today. Hope you're all doing wonderful. Welcome back to Trails in the Sky SC. Where we last left off. Oh. We start chapter 1 basically. And with Scara, we traveled back to Ruan and met up with some old familiar friends, including Jean, who had a quest for us to start off immediately, which is very fun. And one of the things, the main one he wanted us to focus on was the white shadow that everybody's been seeing. And so we basically ran all across Ruan to like find out about the who about the white shadow that everybody's been seeing. And I think I know who it's gonna be. It's probably gonna be the Phantom Thief one, the Phantom Thief guy that who was apparently a part of Ouroboros, I think. It was part of Ouroboros, and he was also mentioned in the first game because he was the one that did the Sapphire Glim side quest that we did. So I think it's gonna be him. We also ran into like Kevin, Niall, and Dorothy, who's with us right now to help us along with this investigation. And as you can see, Olivier, who helped calm people down because between the two parties for the mayor elections, because they thought, oh, it was you that's doing all this rumors about the White Shadow thing. But so he calmed them down. But apparently, what we got from the statements that we got from everybody is that the White Shadow seems to be going to Janice Academy every time. So we're gonna do that. We have to go ahead there to continue the story. But before that, I'm trying to finish up all the side quests before I miss them. I am trying not to miss any side quests this time. I am trying not to. So one thing I did off stream a little bit, for like a couple minutes before I started the stream. Oh, sweet mother of Morgan. That's not what I meant to do. I looked up for the freaking ingredient one because I was like, what am I supposed to get from that? I need a tender poultry apparently. Which was from that Roadrunner bird-looking thing. So I got it. It wasn't too hard. Now I'm just running all the way back and hoping that's actually the case. I checked the journal. It's like the one I don't have. So let's see. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, this ingredient was on the list. Yeah, tender poultry. Oh, that's it. Let's go. Yes. Yes, this is incredible. Far beyond my expectations. I say the list is good enough to be considered complete. Oh, my dear bracers. What a stunning haul. Ah, nah, it was nothing. Guess that means the job's complete. Yes, and beyond my wildest dreams. Allow me to offer you a well-earned bonus for your contributions to the culinary world. They're the cream of my trade, and I hope you'll eat each and every one of them to the last oozing morsel. Ooh. What? You can eat this? Wow. No, sir. I couldn't possibly. Please don't make me take all this. No, I'll not hear of it. You did the job beautifully, and you will be rewarded for it. Hey, bees. Oh, thank you. Drinking my water. Thanks for the stretch break. Oh boy, thanks. You've done very well this time. I'll be sure to call you when the new jobs come up. Until then, hey, okay. So we got that done. The other one, the Vista Forest Road. Where the frick is that? I hope you are doing well. Bees. Okay, let's see what we have here. Huh. Where do I need to go for that quest? The Vista one. Oh, I know. Okay. Oh, I could just do that along the way. I wonder where to go, but I know where to go. Gotta go to the frickin' Academy pathway. I didn't realize it was there. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, here we go. Ooh, let's see if we can find that. No, it's not that. Interesting. If I was a big monster, where would I be? Not that! Oh, it's this thing. Here we go. Okay. Do I have an EP charge? Yes, I do. Really? Okay, I think I'm ready to go here. Okay. Equipment. Yeah, I think I'm good to go. Prevents poison blind. Actually, yeah, let's give it to Olivier. Oh, this is gonna be something else. Let's get that morale up.
Guys, come on!
Your aid, please!
The true hurricane. Nope.
You feeling lucky?
Okay, I need to heal you. Freaking. There we go.
Seems you came up short.
There we go. Gosh darn it.
Take that. Take that.
We're good to go.
Oh my lord. It's just one after another, huh? Yeah, Panda! And he wasted my one thing. I hate him. I hate him. He wasted my freaking save me from death thing. I forgot I had that on too. Oh well. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh, so this is the Royal Academy. Full of budding flowers, trembling with potential, dewed with passionate moistures of sweat and youthful tears. Ah, lovely place. Oh, wow. I see like 10 pictures I want to take already. I'm going to go through so much film. You completely forgotten why we're here, haven't you? Remember, we're here to investigate the ghost issue. This kind of makes me all nostalgic, though. I mean, we were only here a week, but that just means you cherish the time you spend with your friends. I believe you acted together in the play during their school festival, right? Ooh, I heard about that from Niall. Estelle was a knight and Josh was a princess, right? Oh, I wish I could have gotten some pictures. Wait, what? Is this true? Oh, what a tragedy that I should miss Joshua at his most graceful and alluring. We simply must find him and have him wear such splendor again. And all of my memories are ruined forever. Changing gears, though, Mary and Teresa said the test period would be over soon. I wonder if we're here a little early, though. Sieg! Hey! Scree! 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 I have no idea what you're saying, but you're welcoming, right? How have you been, Sieg? Scree! Estelle. Oh. Chloe. Been a while, huh? It has. Oh! Whoa, what's wrong, Chloe? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You suffer so much and I can't do anything. I can't do anything to help my friends. I'm such a wretch. Hey, don't say that. Aw. I'm glad you care so much. I'm sure Joshua would feel the same way. I'm just happy to see you again. Me too. Thanks, adios, we were able to meet again. Good grief. You two are dramatic, even off the stage. Hey, Estelle, think we saw each other last at his birthday celebrations, right? Hi, Jill. Yeah, that's about right. And Hans, too. Hello. Hi, Estelle, everyone. I'd love to chat, but I think we need to put it aside for a minute. You guys are on bracelet business, right? The dean wants to see you. We'll show you the way. Fudge. I made a mistake coming here. You know what? Give me a second. Ugh. I'm just gonna stop for a second. That was a little annoying. I need to check where I'm going next time. Am I not that monster again? Yeah, I am. Okay. Let's just do this again. I'll probably just edit this out of the VOD.
Yeah, come on.
Take that.
Oh, exterminate a monster. Okay, where am I going? I have to go back this way. Oh my lord! There we go. Now we head back here. And then let's do the church one. Let's see what... That's not what I wanted. Is it her? Oh my. Are you here because you saw my request? Yes, ma'am, sure did. It's pretty urgent, right? Yes. Today I'd like to ask you to act as a guest teacher at Sunday school. How about it? Are you available? Sorry, I can't right now. That's too bad. Still, I suppose there's no helping it. Okay, yeah. Let me just save here before... So, Sunday school. Yeah, I could do it. I'm not super confident, but I'll give it my best shot. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I asked a bracer named Karna to be the guest lecturer, but she suddenly had to leave on guild business. It puts the church in a fix, and I was very disheartened. I see. So that's why it's so sudden. So, what should I do? First, come into the side room. I'll explain what I like for the class. I'll explain what I like for the class there. I see. Okay, yeah, I think I get the gist. Start with an explanation of the guild, move on to the overview of Bracer's job, and then, last but not least, answer the kids' questions correctly, right? Yes, that will be plenty. If you excuse me, I'll be going back to class. I'll call you momentarily, so please wait here until then. Still, truly the world is a strange place. Oh, for once we agree. I was thinking that myself. What's up? Is there something on my face? No, but not even I could have predicted this. To think the day would come when Estelle would take the altar. Oh, God. Yeah, I guess you're right, yeah. Sure is a big surprise, isn't it? It just means that a certain girl famous for skipping Sunday school has grown up well, I guess. Oh, Estelle, your mentor is so proud. Well, that's sure nice to say, I think. True, I'm not super confident, but I should be fine teaching some kids. Well, I hope so, but I'll be relaxing until it's over. What are you going to do, Olivier? Well, I have a little to offer. You have my full attention and support. The class should be well visible from the second floor here, so I like to watch from there. Ooh, nice idea. I should take tons of pictures. Please don't screw anything up, you two. What? Which one? Now then, everyone, we're going to have a guest teacher for the remainder of the class. They've taken time out of their busy schedule to come speak to us, so don't be rude. That sounds so perfect. For which line? All of it? Okay, you know what? That's what? You're just making fun of her because she's like a dimwit for skipping Sunday school back then. Okay. Oh gosh. All right, let me tell you the job of a bracer, guys. You're all gonna die if you take it. All right, come on out. Do a backflip. Miss, who are you? I was just about to introduce myself. Give me a sec. I mean, they'll be up in the balcony over there. Jeez. All right. Well, hello. I'm Estelle Bright. I'm still pretty new to job, but I'm what we call a bracer. What? You're a bracer? Yeah, I guess the voice I do for the voice I do for Scara, I try to do like a very adult like, not like a pervy one, but like she's very like mature, a very mature voice for her, like very very chill, or at least I'm trying. I don't do girl voices much, so I just Olivier though, yeah, I do the freaking obnoxious like accent voice. No way, that's so cool. How old are you, miss? Now, we'll have time for questions later. First, let's have our guest review what we already gone over. If you wouldn't mind, Miss Estelle. Oh gosh, here we go. Ahem. Okay, is everyone ready? Let's go over today's class real quick. Oh gosh, there's a mini game about all bracer activities. Choose the correct answer and guide this special class to success. Oh gosh. First, let's talk about my job as a bracer. So a bracer is a specialist at investigation and combat. And our main duty as a bracer is... security of nation's borders and maintaining public order? No, that's the army. Discovering and stealing and ruining relics? That's like the church's kind of thing. No, protection of the peace? Yeah, okay, this one's easy. The protection of peace and citizenry of the local regions. Knowledge mini games? We don't just slay monsters and prevent crimes either. Bracers protect goods in transit and even look for lost items. We help in a variety of ways. All right, that was perfect. Bracers are broadly divided into two groups, senior bracers and junior bracers. Of those, junior bracers are what you might call trainees, and by successfully completing missions and training hard, they eventually earn a promotion to become a full bracers. But even if you become a full bracer, you're further divided up into different classes. We call these ranks, and each rank is assigned in accordance to your experience and success. Oh, this is... yeah, it was G to A. There are 7 ranks, from G to A. These are the only formal ranks, and when a bracer is close to being promoted, a plus is added to said rank. Furthermore, there is also an S rank, but it's kind of an unofficial honorary rank given to persons who have performed exponential deeds. So publicly, A rank bracers are the highest bracers in the guild. Yes, I'm killing this! Oh gosh. Alright, let's talk about the organization that manages bracers. The Bracer Guild. I think you learned this in class, but the guild operates not just in Liberal Kingdom, but all over. The global organization was established about the same time as the Orbital Revolution, which was... wait, it was not 10 years ago. 30? Oh no, I think it was 50. I think it was 50. Roughly 50 years ago, Orbital technology and the guild are deeply connected. Even now, we receive financial support from foundations related to Orman technology. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it. Man, I'm good. So next, we'll talk about the guild's relationship with foreign countries. Well, at the moment, the guild has branches across the entire continent, but the reason the guild has been able to expand to this level is because it is a non-governmental organization with no ties to a specific nation. Also, this is kind of nice so I don't freaking forget about the lore of this. But even with its practical activities, the guild has a lot to think about. For example, they have to keep promises to prevent them from ending up opposed to nations. The most famous promise related to that is non-combat agreement with national armies, immunity for nobility and royalty. It's not that one. Non-interference with state powers. It has to be the state powers. The national armies, we can't fight with them unless if someone there's like a loophole with that. It has to be non-interference with state powers. I remember that was like a consistent thing throughout the first game. The agreement of non-interference with state powers. In other words, no sticking their nose into state affairs or systems. Yeah, okay, yeah, I remember that a lot because they hammered that down in the first game. That was kind of the main problem with us interfering with like Richard and them. Oh, give me a second. Okay, starting back. Problems with national boundaries are ultimately something for that country people to think about. Committing or interfering with this kind of thing is against international rules. Yes, nailed it. The guild uses a lot of methods like this to separate its duties from the nations. Oh gosh. Of course, not everything is always solved so simply according to the code, so something in emergencies you can end up in situations that are contradictory to the code, but in times like that, bracers are asked to put one basic principle above all else. In other words, we bracers in all situations should... Oh, prioritize the safety of civilians. Yeah, that's an obvious one. Prioritize the safety of civilians. If you think about this first and foremost, then you'll naturally be guided to the correct action. Well, sometimes when you try taking action, you'll end up with a whole bunch of other problems. But overcoming stuff like that is part of the job too. Okay, yeah, that's a good summary. And that pretty much sums it up. How was it? Did everyone understand? That ends the first half of the class. Yep, she's working hard. Just when that girl actually sit down and study all this, I'm impressed. Alright, it's time you've all been waiting for. If you got any you want to ask our guests, go ahead and raise your hand. Please, Mrs. Still, carry on. Sure thing, leave it to me. Who's ready to get their questions answered? Q&A time. Any question goes. Select the correct answer and overcome any risky or questionable questions. Ooh, pick me, pick me, pick me. Wow, you sure got a lot of energy. What's your question? When can you become a bracer? What age you can become a bracer? Well, to become a bracer, you first need to become a junior bracer. You become one if you pass the test, but to take the test, I think 16. Yeah, yeah, because I remember they were 16 when they started the first game. They're required to be you're required to be 16 or older. Of course, even if you pass the exam, you don't instantly become one. For a while, you receive training under the guidance of an older bracer. Once you gain enough experience there, you'll finally become a junior bracer. Perfect answer. Okay, so you gotta be 16. Okay, got it. Thanks, miss. Excuse me, teacher. May I ask a question? Fire away. Do you gotta beat up monsters no matter what? Some of them are really cute. That's a good question. How to respond to monsters is tough. But in general... judge based on appearance. Defeat them, obviously. It's more of prioritize the client's intent. We prioritize the client's intent. There's no absolute right answer when dealing with monsters. It really depends on the situation. So if the client doesn't demand their extermination, we may sometimes let them go. It was kind of a tricky question. I remember that because I vividly remember the first quest we had to do. And, like, Josh was like, kill them. But the client was like, nah, we'll let them go. But it looks like I was able to answer perfectly. Phew. Oh, okay. May I ask a question, Chu? Sure, go for it. There was a case a while back where the Sky Bandits attacked an airliner. Was it the Royal Army who arrested the Sky Bandits then, or was it the Bracers? Oh, you mean the disappearance of the Linde? Well, the ones who finally arrested the Sky Bandits were... the Royal Army forces. And the Royal Guard troops. Bracers, of course. No, it was the forces, because there was a bunch of things going in it. The Royal Army forces. In the final entry mission, the Bracers and the Royal Army worked together using the pincer move to corner them. When the Sky Bandits tried to flee, the Royal Army caught and arrested them. In other words, the Bracers and the Royal Army cooperated to flush them out. Alright, no problems here. Yeah, as much as I remember. It was kind of like both. Okay, so the Royal Army and the Bracers worked together. That's so cool. Can I ask something? Antonio! Treasure map, boy! Sure, go ahead. Well, I'm actually studying for entrance exams and just forgot this, but... which of the 3 principles in the code is the protective duty to civilians? How the heck am I supposed to remember something like that? Wait a second. I'll give you a second here. Okay, back. Sorry. That is. Oh my gosh. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. No, I got it. There has to be a guy for this. I don't want to like mess this up, bro. I want that BP. Okay, it's the second one? How am I supposed to know that? Guild Pro Code Principle 2, I think. Oh yeah, I knew that. Sorry. No, it's fine. I managed to survive that one. Yeah, fudge. So no more questions? Okay, I got a question then. Go ahead. So it doesn't have much to do with a class, but when the mayor was arrested, the Queen's airship came, right? How big was the airship? What? I knew there'd be one. There's always one with some weirdo question that has nothing to do with anything. By the Queen's ship, do you mean the Aracel? Yeah, that's that. It looked real big, but I wonder how big it really was. The Aracel's size. I think I'm... Oh, F that. Was there in the book? Nah, I'm looking that up. I'm looking that up. I'm not gonna F that up. 42? I think it had an overall length of 42 RA. Okay, I need to learn to read books in this game. Jesus. That might not be exactly precise, but should be close. Wow, that's huge. Thanks, Miss Estelle. Okay, is that it? Oh, thank God, is it? Any more questions, children? If not, then I believe that's all for our guest speaker today. Everyone say thank you to Miss Estelle. Thank you very much. Bye, kids. That was actually pretty good. Thank you for your time. I know you were quite busy. The children were overjoyed. That was a wonderful lecture. Thanks. I was pretty nervous before I did it, but if they had fun, then it was worth it. I do apologize for cutting things short, but I have more classes if you pardon me. Should the chance come again, I would love to have you back for another talk. Sure thing. Seems you managed just fine. Phew, somehow. No need to be so humble. I witnessed your performance. You were a fantastic teacher. Aw, come on, really? Still, it made me think about how much I don't know. Every time they asked me for details, I started panicking. Well, just make sure to work hard from now on. No one's gonna trust a bracer who doesn't even know the code. Yeah, I'll keep working at it, I promise. Okay. I think that's all the quests I have. Let's go. Oh, we're F rank. Let's go. Receive absorb quartz as a perk. Good work. Seems you safely achieved your goal. If you have any jobs, we come up and report them. There we go. And once again, I did everything in Ruan. Woo! Okay. Oh. Oh, and use it. Okay, now we can go back to freaking Janice Royal Academy. Like, that wasn't too bad. Okay, I think we're good. What are you doing? The heart of a man is a mirror that reflects others. If I hate you, then someday you too will hate me. And that will make my hate for you grow even stronger. What the fuzz, bruh? Okay, weird. Let me see if I can buy some stuff. Hey, any books, buddy? Oh, it's O'Neil. Of course I got involved, but well, how did it turn out? I'm a Captain O'Neil. I'm sure if I got on board the chieftain, they would have been quiet for life. I was just telling one of his tales. Hey! Let's buy some terror bombs, please. Yeah, got a sandwich. Let's go. Okay. And now we save here again. Just in case. Here we go. Yeah, let's go for this dialogue again. Blah, blah, blah. Scree, scree! Yeah, I gave him like a Pokemon sound. Squirtle, Squirtle. It's so adorable with Chloe. That's, man, she is an honest to good friend. Oh, no, I just skipped that. Fudge, I wasn't paying attention. Jill has come to the student council about... Has anyone come to the student council about such a thing? Oh, about the White Shadow? No, not a peep. It was an exam crunch time, though. Nobody really had time to come say so much as hi to us, anyone. Anyway. I see. That would make sense. Hey, I think I'm lost. Well, here at the Royal Academy, there are periodic exams which determine if you proceed to the next grade. Even if the students solve something, they might just choose to ignore it and focus on studying. And I have to admit, I'm probably be one of them. I know I'd rather get one more formula in my head than focus on something that might just be sleep-deprived mind. My sleep-deprived mind playing tricks on me. Whoa, are exams really that intense? Wow, they work you students to the bone! Oh, it's kind of funny that Dorothy and Jill are here, because I kind of give them a similar voice. But as of today, the exams are done. Sweet mercy of adios. And people are going to be a lot more relaxed. If people were going to start talking about ghost stories, today's the day for it. There is a converse to this. If rumors spread too far, it would be hard to divine the truth. If we wish to hear the stories from the witnesses themselves, we must act today. Well then, you may begin your investigation immediately. Jill, Hans, Chloe, I expect you to give them your full support. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. So, first off, we're going to be investigating something. We need a headquarters. Someone might come to the student council with information, so you can use our meeting room. That'll be perfect. Let's go. Okay, let's divide up the jobs. Scarizard and I will go question the teachers. They should be in the staff room right now. After that, we'll hunt down the rest of the staff and interrogate them too. Leave it to us. It shouldn't take long. Hans will check the records in the reference room and see if anything like this has happened around here before. Understood. Estelle and Chloe will be in charge of interviewing students. Okay? We'll do our best. Dorothy, Olivier, you two investigate the grounds as you see fit. Oh my gosh, no! What have you done, Jill? You unleashed hell upon this school. I'll trust your, artist intuition to find something. Leave it to me. I'll do my best. Okay, so everyone, try to finish up your investigations by nightfall and return here. Alright, fall out. She really is good at this, huh? I noticed it during the school festival, too. She can be pretty silly at times, but I guess she leads the student council for a reason. Well, she does want to become a politician, kind of like Maybelle of Bose. She was really frustrated when the election began. She kept going on about how she could have been a candidate if she were 10 years older. Well, I guess she could, yeah. Oh, yeah, I was wondering, how much do Jill and Hans know about you, Chloe? I know you mentioned it once they nicknamed you, but... yeah, they did. They essentially know everything. They saw through my disguise about halfway into my first year here. Aside from them, only the dean knows my true identity. That makes sense, I guess. They do seem pretty comfortable hanging out with you, even though they know about your important royal stuff. Yes, just like you, Estelle. You're the best friends I have. Oh, come on, you're embarrassing me. Anyhow, let's go find some students to interrogate. Did you see anything weird during the test period? Should be good enough without raising suspicion, right? Yes, that should keep rumors from spreading, I think. Remember, though, some of the students may be back in their dormitories already. Good point. We'll look there, too. Off we go a-questioning, then. Okay, just checking my OBS is good. Got a sec? Huh? Do you need something? Yeah, I got a question for you. Explain. Strange event during exam period. Ooh, like what? That sounds fascinating. Did something happen? You're entirely too excited about this, you know. It probably means she doesn't know anything. Guess we gotta go somewhere else. So what happened? Hey, come on, tell me! Yo, Chloe! Are you getting ready for club 2? No, I'm afraid not, unfortunately. I don't have the time right now. I'm checking around the school for something. Checking for what? Well, you see... Strange events. Sorry, don't remember anything like that. I know there are weird rumors floating around, but I can't say I know the details. I see. Either way, thanks. We'll try someone else. I'm sorry it's going to be more helpful. No worries. Thanks for your time. No problem. Hey, you two, how goes the questioning? Well, we just started, so we don't have much yet. Have you any luck with the records? Not yet, but there aren't many records that could be relevant, so this shouldn't take long. Hey, I know you're busy, but can I take a minute of your time? Sure. Let me guess, this is about Joshua, right? Yeah. I haven't heard all the details, but he's gone missing, right? He, has, but don't worry. It's something he did on his own, so it's basically like him running away from home. I wonder. I know I only spent a week or so with him, but, well, we really got along, got to know each other. We talked a whole lot of things. He just could not shut up about his life after he came to live with you, Estelle. Really? That's so embarrassing. I was such a tomboy. I mean, I guess that's still true, but... well, I heard a lot of heartwarming stories, I'll say that much. The thing is, I never heard a word about anything before then. Oh. One time, I just casually asked about what his life was like before he came to live with you. I'll never forget his expression when I asked that. I'll never be able to. His eyes were just sort of clouded over. It was like he was staring over a long field of who knows what that he can only see. Afterwards, though, he just laughed it off and pretended it never happened while avoiding the question. I don't really know his history, but his leaving has something to do with his early life, doesn't it? Yeah, we're pretty sure it does. I knew it. Whenever we went to bed, we always talked about how the day went, right? How practice was going, for example, or how delicious lunch was, that sort of thing. Whenever we did that, he got this look, like he was looking at something bright and beautiful. It was the expression of someone looking at something they want but can't have. And at the same time, he just sort of seemed to accept that it was something you could never have. Never really lost that look the entire time he was here. Joshua? It is something you can have, you giant idiot. Estelle. So yeah, oh, was he looking at Estelle? Oh, I know I shouldn't really get involved since I don't know you two that well, but can I ask you one favor of you? Just one? Huh? If you meet him again, don't ever let him have that kind of expression. He is an idiot, thinking he can't have that kind of life. He got just as much as a right to love, laugh, and enjoy life as any of us do. Can you do that for me? Hans. Yeah, of course I can. I'll wake him up to that fact even if I have to slap his cheeks beet red into the process. Oh, wow. Estelle. It may take that to really get to him to understand, but we'll do it. Oh, crud. Sorry in advance, Jay. Feels good to get that off my chest. Sorry, I shouldn't take up too much of your time. Good luck with your investigation. Yeah, thanks, Hans. Good luck to you too, Hans. Good work with your test. You're hungry, right? Go on, order what you like. Dorothy? What are you doing? I'm taking beautiful pictures of the cafeteria. I got some real cute shots of the seafood jelly. It's so jiggly. Pretty good, huh? I don't know what I expected. What the fudge are you doing, bro? Why if it isn't Estelle? How's it going, Olivier? Turn up anything? Marvelous. Also, I imagine. I left that business to Dorothy. More importantly, I heard tell of a dorm for the female students. Bro, you're gonna, like, be put on a list, bro. Oh, God. I am urgently searching for it. For the girls' dorm? Why the heck are you searching for that? Well, I think I could kind of guess, but that should be obvious. To safeguard the place where these maidens lay themselves to sleep, naturally. I knew you were gonna go there. Bro's like, what did I just hear? How, expected of you. It would, after all, be far too late once the foul hands of evil disturb their peace and put them in danger, you see. Oh, yes. Incidentally, Estelle, I believe you spent some time at this academy before. Perhaps you can guide me to the dorm? I'm a little busy right now, so another time. I know what those foul hands of evil... I know whose foul hands of evil I'm going to safeguard the girls' dorm from. Wait, what the heck? Club start up again tomorrow after a long hiatus. I'm getting in some running today while I can get myself back into groove. Oh, that's kind of weird. The clubs are starting up again tomorrow. I'm doing my rounds of the school grounds, make sure everything's in good shape. Strange events during the exam period. I don't really know anything. Try asking someone else. Okay. Oh, yeah, actually, let's go to the... Boys! Was there anything odd during the exam period, you ask? I wonder. Okay. What? I'm busy right now. Odd occurrences during exams? No, nothing really. Okay. And here's the girls' dormitory. No one's here, huh? Excuse me. And how come no one ever told me? Whoa. I already said that I spend my vacation sightseeing across the barrel. Why am I being forced to return home now? Felicity, please, calm yourself. No, I refuse. This time I will say my piece. Tests are finally over, and I was finally starting to plan all the things I want to do for my vacation. So why has a return ticket to the Empire conveniently shown up on my doorstep now of all times? You've been plotting against me with grandfather, haven't you? Man, hard to get a word in edgewise. Let's see what happens. I truly believe it would be in your best interest to keep those complaints to yourself for now. They can only serve to make things worse. Excuse me? Excuse me? Have you forgotten your place? How dare you speak to your mistress in such manner? Oops. Pardon us. I did try to warn you. Ahem. Do you need something from me? Yeah, sorry to butt in while you're busy. We're in the middle of an investigation, you see. Yeah. I see. You come about that little incident. Reina, please, that's enough! I can hardly bear to recall such horrors. Did something happen? Indeed. In fact, what we saw would qualify as more than strange. It was a human form floating in the air. Reina? Please tell me everything you saw in much detail as possible. I would love to, but I believe I could share enough information for the both of us. Is that acceptable, Felicity? Fine, do whatever you want. It was the night before exams. Very suddenly, Felicity said there was someone outside the window. Oh, joys of joys. That already sounds like the start of some ghost story. When I peeked out the window, I saw a human form floating above the schoolhouse, just as he said. It spun, as if blown by the wind. Eventually, it disappeared towards the back of the schoolhouse. And then came the worst part. My lady, being struck by fear, climbed into my bed and... Surely that part is irrelevant to the investigation, Reina. Yeah, no need to be that specific. Oh, I see. A pity, just as it was getting interesting too. Anyway, to make a long story short, a human shape appeared in the sky above the schoolhouse, spun around, then vanished towards the backside of the schoolhouse. Yes, that's correct. Is that any help? More than helpful. Thanks a lot. We couldn't have asked for a better testimony, really. Alright, I should jot this down in my notebook right away. Okay, there probably has more people here. Oh, that's it, huh? I wish we hadn't brought it up again. Now I can stop thinking about it. Just as I've forgotten too. I wish that Felicity would learn to compose herself. Her cowardice will only be met with disdain among fellow nobles. Strange events during exams. Nothing in particular happened. But how interesting. Mysterious phenomenon assaulting the academy. Oh my. I might be able to use it in the novel I'm planning. Okay. Anyone here? Oh, this is the auditorium. Aww. It's strange, isn't it? It was only a few months ago, and yet you can't help but reminisce. Yeah. Aww. A whole lot happened after that. Our calm, serene Princess Joshua has left us. That was just us on stage. Having no supporting cast feels kind of strange, you know? It does. Say, Estelle, may I make a small confession? Sure. Oh. I like Joshua. I mean, you know, affectionately. I was a bit attracted to him from the moment we met. What? Wow, really? Wow. I kind of had... Well, okay. I thought it would... I felt like I had a feeling of that, but I didn't really... It kind of quickly died down after she kind of brought it up to Estelle. Like, what do you think of Joshua? Really? I... See. I actually kind of figured. It always seems sort of that way. Okay, yeah. That kiss scene in the end of the play, I won't deny, it sent my heart racing. I kept apologizing quietly to you even as I threw myself into the role. It was all set to really kiss him at the end, not just pretend. Well, I was all set. Really? You're a lot braver than I thought, Chloe. Julia says I always do things that make her worry. But when Mayor Dalmore pointed the gun at you, Estelle, Joshua's eyes, I never seen eyes so full of murderous rage. And it was all because you were so that important to him. And that's when I gave up. Because I realized I never had a chance against that. Oh, wow. I'm glad she kind of realized that. Really? Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, like, but Joshua wanted to rip the mayor's guts out when he wanted to kill Estelle. I don't know. I think it might be a little too early for you to give up. I mean, honestly, Chloe, I can't hope to compare to you. Oh, Estelle, you're so silly when it comes to this sort of thing. You really have no idea just how charming you are. Man, I pay you a compliment and you poke fun at me. Come on, Chloe, I was serious. But that's just it. So was I. I love that about you, Estelle. Your open honesty. And I think Joshua feels the same way. I guess Joshua and I are a bit alike in that sense. You know, I did notice that kind of. You're both smart, level-headed, polite. To be honest, I told Joshua you two would be great together because of that. Oh, until I met everyone here, I was very lonely. I think in that sense, I was a little like Joshua before he met you. If there's a difference between us, it would be our strength. Your strength? Like how? Grandmother wishes very much to name me the next queen. Especially after what happened recently. I guess it would be for the best, all things considered, but if I became queen, I'll never become Chloe Rince again. I will be Claudia von Osley forevermore, burning with power and responsibility. I never again to get to hug those orphans, or talk to my friends casually, or attend class. The very idea terrifies me. Yet it feels so pathetic for not having the strength to return to that solitude when it's necessary. I still haven't given Grandmother a proper answer. Chloe, in that sense, Joshua is stronger than I ever hoped to be. I'm sure that he, more than anyone, didn't want to be separated from you. But even so, he disappeared so as to not involve you in what he felt like was his own problem. Joshua is strong on some level, yeah. But I don't think that's the kind of strength you should admire. It's the role of the queen to rule a whole country. Of course you're hesitating, it's natural. Heck, what'd be really worrying would be if you wanted it without hesitating, like Dunon. Being worried and unsure about whether you'll be good and still trying anyway, that's why you'll be an amazing queen, Chloe. Estelle. But Joshua didn't hesitate. He barely fought twice. He left us behind as if it were the most natural thing in the world. That's something I can't forgive him for. Estelle. You're right. It is unforgivable. Why is it the cute ones are always the ones who don't understand the cute girl's feelings? Especially the ones who are cuter than, and don't forget the... Wow. I'm so glad we're friends, Chloe. I don't have many people I can open up to quite like this. Neither do I. Although, all we've been talking about embarrassing things, really. Oh, please don't misunderstand me, though. I don't feel that way about Joshua at all now. Don't worry, it's okay. I kind of learned the hard way that love isn't something you should try to hold back. I guess my dad would totally call us a couple of dumb kids. Thank you, Estelle. Well, to be honest, if I said I didn't have any feelings left toward him, I'd be lying. But more than anything, I want to see you two happy together, and... Don't worry, I get it. Anyway, we spent a bit too much with girl talk, I think. Want to get back to interviewing the students? Yeah, we should. Let's try to talk to everyone before nightfall. That was... Wow, that was a adorable scene. That's crazy, though. I mean, I'm glad... It makes sense, though. Like... I'm not surprised she would still have somewhat feelings for him. But to be honest, I think she's right. She doesn't have a chance. Especially the fact that he really does love Estelle, too. Strange events. It was no different than the other examic period. I was busy from morning till night studying. Finally! Finally! Exams are over! Huh? What? Strange events during exams? Don't remember anything. Strange events during the exam period? Sorry, weird stuff is not my radar. Only got my eye on cute stuff. So I don't remember seeing anything weird. Nope. Oh, man, I'm hungry. Huh? You want something? Yeah. Actually, we had a question. I explained that we're looking at strange events, blah, blah, blah. Strange events? Like, did you see anything weird or hear any old sounds? Anything that you might have noticed would be helpful. Oh, it sounds. Don't make me remember all that creepy stuff. Did you see something? Yeah, I haven't actually told anyone before you guys, though. I saw someone suspicious. Really? Could you give us the details? Okay, sure. I was hanging out behind the schoolhouse on my way back home, right? It was a great place to chill during tests. No one's ever there. I'll give you a second here. Sorry. So I was walking around near the rear gate on my way back when this white floating person suddenly flew past. I'm sure it looked like a person. No way I could have seen it wrong. A white human form. That matches what other witnesses have said. So what happened after that? He floated off towards the rear gate. After that, I didn't see him. I see. So he disappeared towards the rear gate. Yeah, this is good intel. I should write this down in my notebook. I agree. This is a valuable testimony. So is that enough? I'm starving. I want to grab some food. Oh, sorry. You're all good. Thanks for your help. Well, not sure what's going on, but good luck on whatever. Oh, hello, you two. How goes your investigation? We'll handle this part, so we'll leave the students to you. Did anything strange happen? Anything you noticed that struck you? Anything at all? Huh, strange events. Sorry, but there wasn't anything. Still have a tremendous stack of exam papers I haven't looked at. Hope I can finish grading today. Hey, it's that Teach. Oh, Chloe, did you have a question? No, actually. Is it about that thing Jill mentioned a bit ago? Something about searching for people who saw something suspicious, or... Yes, I'm assisting in the investigation. It's good to go out and be social once in a while. Good luck. Your teacher's cheering for you. Yes, thank you very much. Did you forget something, Chloe? No, I have some stuff I had to do, so I was walking around the schoolhouse. Oh, what kind of stuff? So actually, Huh, strange events. I don't think there was anything. I'm sorry, I'm no help whatsoever. Nah, don't let it bother you. Let's go check with other people. Thanks, Rochelle. No problem. Yes, odd events. No, sorry, nothing weird happened. You might have been better luck with someone else. Oh, Chloe, how's your test go? Oh, well enough, I guess. More importantly, Patrick, may we have a moment? Sure, what is it? So actually... strange events, you say? Well, I do have something that might be along that line. Sort of, but... It's fine, if you don't know the exact details, just tell us everything that happened at the time. Alright! Well, actually... Give me a second. I saw this humanoid form flying in the sky. Oh? Could you tell us everything you remember about that? Sure. It was one of the exam nights. I'd stay behind the classroom to study. I thought I noticed something move outside the window. I thought maybe the wind had picked up or something, so I went to close the window. And I saw this white, shadowy form floating outside. A white, shadowy form. So what happened next? Unfortunately, I lost sight of it immediately. It sort of just disappeared towards the east. East? That would mean it disappeared towards the back of the schoolhouse, right? Yeah. Still, you remember a lot of details. Well, it was quite an interesting phenomenon. I wrote some simple notes down, thinking I'd research it later. Research? Patrick's a student of the sciences, after all. I see. Was I any help? Yeah, definitely. That was a valuable testimony. I'll get that down in my notebook right away. Patrick, thank you. Not at all. It was a minor request. Okay. You want something? Strange events during exam period? Nah, I couldn't forgive anything. Oh, you need something? On events, huh? I don't think there was anything, no. How about you, buddy? Hello, Chloe, do you need something? Actually, yes, we actually asked a question. Oh, what's up? So... Strange events. No, there wasn't... I know, not worries. We'll fix your time. Oh, you're bracers, aren't you? I've already been informed of your task. Please investigate freely. Okay. Holy crap, it's late already. I think we got just about everything we can from the students. Shall we head back to the student council room? Yeah, let's. With any luck, we could put together what we heard with everyone else and figure out what's what. It's going to be that abandoned place, right? I remember when Josh was chasing, like, Lo there or something. Here, everybody on 10 campus checks out. I just have to look see at the club's equipment. Let's buy some food. Here we go. Hey, gang. Hey, you're back. All right, everyone, reports. Hit me in the face. He just like punches her. Well, most of our interviews with the staff were fruitless. Only the school janitor saw someone suspicious. The suspect seemed to disappear right outside the gate to the old schoolhouse, apparently. Yeah, the teaching staff were all too busy preparing for tests, so nobody saw anything useful. The cafeteria lady and Fauna, the receptionist, also didn't have much to say. I was kind of afraid of that. Well, for our part, we heard some interesting stories from 3 students in particular. Reported Patrick, Mickey, and Felicity stories to the group. All of them center around the rear of the school grounds, near the old schoolhouse. That strikes me as too similar to be a mere coincidence. I got some results too! I took 30 pictures of the students and teachers, and 50 of the school scenery. They're all really cute. I love this place. Sadly, my efforts failed to shine. I did, however, cause several beautiful kittens to flock to the siren call of my lute. So you two accomplished literally nothing, like at all. I mean, I wasn't expecting much, but come on. So that leave me for last, I suppose. Well, I looked over the records for any similar cases. Problem is, everything here is so new that nothing really in the way of ghost stories and whatnot. Any remotely relevant centers around the school. Old schoolhouse. The old schoolhouse again. It's suspicious no matter how you look at the case. I'm a little unclear. What is the history of that building? It's the original Janice building. It's been around for centuries as far as I know. The new campus was finished about 20 years ago. The school moved here and the old place has been closed off ever since. Wait, hang on. It's closed off? But I thought we popped in there during the school festival. Unfortunately, some of the very dangerous monsters that have been wandering around got in after you left. We had to leave it tightly locked and abandoned ever since. Oh my, a stone ruin dating back centuries. It strikes me as the perfect haunt for a ghost. Thanks a heap for pointing that out. Well, I really don't want to go, but it's not like we have any other leads. It's also getting pretty late though, so how about we check it out tomorrow, yeah? Why, still, whatever makes now a bad time. It doesn't seem that late. Well, you see, it's almost nightfall, and it might be dangerous with the monsters and all stuff. It'll be a bit of a challenge during the day, so I imagine it'd be stupidly dangerous at night. Ah, but is that not the point? The truly terrifying manifests best under the light of the moon. If there's anything to grasp the true nature of our specter, it is now. Yeah, yeah! You gotta get ghost pictures at night. It's the law, or something. The law in Looney Land, maybe. Huh? So, what's wrong? I don't know. I thought I saw something outside the window. Uh-oh. It was sort of a whitish shadow. Probably just Sieg? Hold on. A white shadow? What the fudge? What? What? Who? Ooh, I've come to haunt you, Estelle. Ooga booga booga. Oh, why, good evening, madam. Now I must leave. Oh gosh, she's gonna freak out. Estelle, what's... Estelle? She just knocked out. Dude. Elle. Estelle, wake up. Hmm? Huh? Estelle, you're awake. Oh, thank goodness. Phew, you had us sweating there, Estelle. So how do you feel? I think I'm okay. Wait, this is the girls' dorm, right? Why am I... Wait, I saw it! I saw the white shadow right out the window! And then it... We know, honey. Calm down. So you really did see a ghost. Estelle? What did the white shadow look like? Well, it was a man dressed up in old-fashioned clothes. Like an opera getup or something and wearing a mask. He danced in circles and he was glowing. He flew off toward the old schoolhouse. Whoa, what a neato ghost. I'm going to hazard a guess that this matches up to the description you heard before, right? Well, I figured the old schoolhouse would have something to do with this. Screw it. What? I don't know if this is a spook or a dude with an airship in his pants or whatever. Still, I don't think that makes sense, but yeah. He was gonna run around looking crazy and scaring people and making them faint. I'm gonna beat him to a pulp once and for all. Beat him to a pulp? And what exactly happened to your fear of ghosts? I was scared of ghosts because I wasn't sure if they existed or could rip my soul out or something. Now that I've seen one, I ain't afraid of no ghost. Ghostbusters! It's still the Ghostbuster. Not at all. If I see it again, I'm going to polish my staff with its face. I'm not sure if this is the courage or if she's going to gone off the deep end. Oh, Estelle. Yo. Alright, I got the keys to the back gate from the teachers. Thanks, Hans. Let's go into the schoolhouse and punch this ghost in the face and drag him back to the guild. We're finally entering Estelle's element, it seems. Well then, let's begin our test of courage. Monsters may have taken root in the ruins, so only those skilled of the art in combat should enter. A good idea. Dorothy can come, but I'm afraid our student friends need to remain here. Yeah, I know. We'll leave everything to you big, tough fighting types. We'll be waiting here in case something happens. Scarazard, may I accompany you? Princess. I don't think it would be very wise for you to do something this dangerous. The children at the orphanage have seen this, whatever it is. I cannot simply let it be. I've also been inside the schoolhouse on a few occasions, and I think I might be able to help. Yeah, you were with us when we were trying to help find Joshua. I see. Well, you certainly proved you were quite the fighter during the coup. Alright then, just be careful. I will, I promise. Okay then, let's head into the schoolhouse and catch us a ghost. Yeah! I don't think either one of us want to slow you guys down, so we'll wait here. Sound good? And be careful, okay? I expect some fun anecdotes once this is all said and done. We'll be on standby here in case anything happens. Be careful. Sorry guys, be careful. Oh, thanks, cafeteria lady. Oh, we have Chloe now. Let's see. Oh, let's go. get some better items though. Okay, let's save here. We're off to see the wizard or the ghost. Oh gosh, this is gonna be freaky. This is the first time we're going somewhere at night. The old schoolhouse, huh? So this is the old schoolhouse. Appropriately spooky, I think. Now we're getting somewhere. I can feel my blood begin to sing with the terror of it all. I'm getting goosebumps. Yeah, you two seem terrified, all right. Oh, what's up? You're still on the door. This is a card. Great. Let's see what's written on it. Oh, uninvited wanderers, welcome unto my transient abode. It is him. If you do not fear the curse of 1,000 years, then hasten to join me. The first curse is in the great room. The hollow flame shall guide thee. What? The car was engulfed in flame and burned away. By the goddess. Ooh, maybe it's a spontaneous combustion. I've heard that happens with spooky poltergeists. Yeah, we're dealing with a freaking ghost. What a provocative little ghost we have. Attempting to riddle us, is he? Oh, it's on now. I'll teach him not to mess with real living people. As long as you can keep that brave face on, we'll be okay. The riddle, though. The hollow flame shall guide thee, I've been willing to guess the great room is the big entry hall just beyond. Yeah, it is cursed. Hope you're doing well, Shadow Mike. We'll need to investigate it. Right, come on. Let's go. Ooh, a chest. What's in the chest? The chest is empty as my well of creativity after writing all these messages. Oh, that sounds painful. Sorry to hear that, but I've been there before. Well, not specifically with that, but like I've been sore after like practice with sports and stuff. Ooh, spooky. The door is locked. Oh, use the back gate key? The key doesn't fit. Ayo. Nice. Wait, I need a key for something for his. Whoa, what the heck? Oh, there's a chest here. Hey. I hope you washed your hands if you're gonna double dip. Excuse me, Mr. Chest? It's kind of weird for you to say that. Wait, was he sitting there? Oh, wait. A hollow flame. I guess you can think of it as a candlestick that way. This is the only one that isn't it. I'll try. I think I have that planned, but if I am going to do it, it's probably not going to be super long. But I'll see if I can do it this weekend. I am enjoying the new season so far. This is the only one that isn't lit. Let me take a look. There's a car within the candlestick. Oh, great. The second curse. I know I saw that. The second curse is within the classroom, seeking the south-facing student. Okay. The car burst into flames. What? Well, at least the answer was right. So a classroom this time. And a south-facing student in an empty school. If I remember correctly, there are 4 classrooms total in the left wing, 2 on each floor. Well, let's check them all and keep an eye on our compass. I totally get it. I think it might be the bottom one. Oh, here. All the other desks are messed up, but this one looks okay. And in fact, it is facing south precisely. I suspect this is what we're looking for. Let me take a look. The third curse lies within the garden. Seek ye the fallen neck. The card bursts into flames. Yow! Well, that was right at least, but where's the next one? The fallen neck in the garden. A metaphor, clearly, but for what? What a marvelous mystery. What? That's all we get? It has to be... Is he here? Oh, does it mean the thing upstairs? Oh. A fallen neck in the garden. This matches the requirements in a way. Yeah, this looks like it. Look. Stone planter held a card in an old key. Now dying curses realize. Overcome the final trial and stand before me. Oh boy. The card burst into flames. Rusted key. That's the end of the riddles, I think. I hope. I hope dying curses realize is just a metaphor, though. Regardless, he wishes us to use the key. Let's find a lock it might open. I know what that's for. Okay, it wasn't too complicated, this one. Okay, let's save here because I have a feeling things are about to go bananas. What the fudge? Is this a statue of a dragon? This statue's been here for as long as I can remember. Apparently it's carved in the image of the dragon who used to reside in Libero. There's something off here. Or there's something off here. Let me take a look at this fine dragon, see if there's anything. Victory. Oh. For something like this to be beneath the statue. Not a bad little plan. This is getting quite exhilarating. Yeah! Someone's really been trying to make this fun. If this was a touristy trap place, I bet it'd get a lot of ghosts. But, you know, something about all this seems weird, like, beyond what you expect. Like those cards, doesn't that seem weird for a ghost? Yes, it would seem difficult for an incorporeal spirit to do all this. One way or another, we're matching wits with something which clearly intends to challenge us. Stay sharp. We need to head down there. Whoa! There's a dungeon here. Okay. Oh, and there's a healing. Oh yeah, this is gonna be nuts. Huh? The enemy is upon us. Bring it on, weird. What the fudge are you? Holy crap. Oh, she doesn't have Hell's Gate. Here you go, Stace Cheese. Oh.
Let's do this!
Oh.
Pay attention or I'll hit you.
Feeling lucky? Feeling lucky?
Wait, Heartbreak, come on.
All right, we rule.
Let's go. Phew, that was a couple pieces of cake, I think. So this place is some kind of underground ruin. Yes, it seems so. The architecture is similar to buildings from the Middle Ages. I know a place like this was built so close to the academy. The monsters in this place are as thick as a hopper chiefs in a wine cellar. This ruin must be the trial mentioned in the card den. Yes, bringing unarmed civilians in with us would be exceptionally foolish. Hey, Dorothy. Hey, what's up? You were listening, right? It will be very dangerous ahead, and I hate to see you get hurt. Would you mind waiting for us in the room we just came through? Aww, but... I wanted to get some awesome ghost pictures! Hey, don't worry, Dorothy. We'll come back if we find anything, okay? You can get your awesome pictures then, right? Well, if I gotta. Okay, be careful, okay, guys? Aww. Well then, shall we? The monsters here are incredibly ferocious. Let's proceed carefully and fight only when necessary. Right. Of course. Naturally. Did I buy anything? Is there anything for Chloe to get? Ugh. Find something fun for me, please? I love to take a picture of a ghost. Hey, Dorothy, you just stay there and be cool. Ugh, what the fudge is that, spider? That's not what I wanted to do. Holy. Is that a horse? Oh, thank you. I like that it shows the icon for it. Oh!
Take that. Nighty night, kitty cats.
Dang, Chloe is lower leveled. We need to level her up a little bit.
Piece of cake.
Oh, this goes down. I kind of want to explore this place. Yeah, but I don't want to. I'll only do fights if like. The chest is empty, but at least the interior is very nice. Velvet line and everything. You see a curtain curled up in the chest. Aw, it's so cute. And as a result of an acute kittiness, you forgot to take whatever she left was left inside. What? I don't know what that was.
Seems you came up short.
Let's go.
Well, that takes care of that.
Oh, there's gonna be a monster in here, isn't it? What the fudge are these things? Oh dear lord. That was a lot there. Ooh. Oh, he learned quick draw times 2. Oh, wow. Feather Brooch. I'll give that to you, buddy. Okay, please not let there any beating. Ooh, shield 1. Okay, nice. Well, crap. EP charge. And insulting tape. Okay, I think we got a lot of things from here. Let's rest here. Oh!
Enjoy the show.
Here we go. Oh, F that.
Take him down!
Let's go.
Piece of cake!
I got cast 2. Ooh, does anyone have cast? Yeah, I do. And let's use an EP charge for you, Stell. We're good. Let's save here though. Oh, what the frick? Oh, this thing again? Oh, yes, friends. Okay, let's take care. Let's take care of his body, shall we? First of all, we're gonna do this properly.
Come on! Now, light of the heavens, heal these battered wings. Radiant blast!
Let's go. What?
Lucky.
Wow, he doesn't have a good space.
My love, I give to thee. Lucky.
Okay. That's not what I meant to do. Wrong move.
Take it down!
Lucky.
Listen! Zeke, take it down!
My love, I give to thee.
We're good to go! Zeke, take it down!
There we go.
Enjoy the show.
Oh, let's go. Let me give an EP charge to Scarazar too. Okay, we should probably save here. Oh, that's not what I wanted!
Piece of cake!
Air bomb. Nah, I'm not gonna risk it. Oh, oh. String powder. And reviving bomb. I also noticed that with the reviving bomb, that it doesn't heal you with just 100 health anymore. It's actually now they upped it to 1,000, which thank you. Like that was kind of one of the most annoying things about the first game was the fact that the reviving it barely helps at the end.
Enjoy the show.
Maybe that'll help. EP charge, good. Oh, fudge!
Piece of cake.
Run away. Oh. Oh. That's probably where the right way is, to be honest. Okay. Fudge.
Oh, are we done already?
Oh, she learned Sylphin Whip too. Oh my gosh. That's tablet, okay. Oh! These guys are pissing me off. It has to be the next thing. Let me rest again. Oh, here we go. Hey! Whoa. You have a shadow and a tangible. You are a shadow and are tangible, so somehow I doubt you're a ghost. Perhaps you'd be so kind as to introduce yourself then. Welcome, my guest, to my humble transient abode. I received you with open arms. Your host will not disappoint, I assure you. Mask. He's exactly as you and Polly described him, Estelle. So then you are the ghost who has been disturbing Ruan? Indeed I am, Princess Claudia. It is the greatest pleasure to meet you in person at last. How do you know who Chloe is? My pet, there is nothing, no item or secret on this plane or above which I cannot take. But I am Nkoof and have not introduced myself to my guest. Allow me then. Oh, I am Enforcer number 10. The mysterious, gentlemanly Phantom Thief. Blue Blanc. Number 10? Okay, I knew he was Ouroboros. Yeah, well, obviously, yeah, because Blue Blanc was what he mentioned earlier. Wait, so he's Blue Blanc. He's the Phantom Thief that stole the Sapphire Glim. That is to say, Enforcer number 10 of the Society of Ouroboros. Ouroboros? The Society. Oh, they all backed up. Such murderous withering glares! I assure you, they are not necessary. Today. I am merely here to perform a simple, trivial experiment. I see the big fat door to the right. No! No! Not even the slightest hair on my body has any intention of conflict with you. An experiment? Wait, that's the black ornament Colonel Richard had. The gospel. Quite. Except unless my eyes deceive me, that one is even larger than the last. Interesting. It is as he said then. You already know of these. The gospel I hold is a new model, developed for the purpose of experiments such as this. It has proven quite the aid in my test over the past few days. Test? What are you doing here exactly? What indeed? As they say, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Allow me to show you in person. Oh, the ghost. Oh, it wasn't his power, it was from that thing. No, it seems to be a projection of some sort, cast into the air using that device. I never heard of such a device being invented. Naturally not. This is a hologram projector that we developed. Of course, the projector on its own can cast images a little farther than this, but with the power of the gospel, one can do such as this. Ah, holy. Whee! Whoa. Well, the concept is clear enough, I think. The good citizens of Ruan received a once-in-a-lifetime performance. They should be thrilled. Unbelievable. This whole thing has been for a purpose of creating a few pranks. Tuh, pranks! Such an insult to my performances. 'Twas a gift of enjoyment and distraction to a city suffering the stresses of a heated election. Can you not see the beauty of such a gift? Okay, I kind of get what you're doing, I think, but tell me, why did you do all of this? Why did you scare so many people? What does Ouroboros have planned? But it's not my place to speak the mind and purpose of the Grand Master, forgive me. Why I myself am here, assisting the plan, however, is simple. I have come seeking an audience. With you, Princess Claudia. With Chloe? What? Your beautiful pride, which was on such magnificent display when you brought justice upon the old mayor. I agreed to participate in this plan, to claim that beauty for my own. Oh, ooh. No! Chloe's not yours! Oh, I have awaited this day on pins and needles for months. You cannot imagine my joy. What? Justice upon... Oh, you mean what happened with Mayor Dalmore? Wait, how the hell you know about that? I was a fly on the wall for that little event. Or perhaps a shadow. Like this, for example. It is you! Wait, you were there! That's why the butler was, like, all drunk at the bar, because, like, I was on vacation and I came back here and the mayor was, like, arrested, but I was like, wait, what? But he was there. Oh, and he was the Phantom Thief with the Sapphire Glim. A Phantom Thief is, in essence, a worshipper of beauty. We chase it, we covet it, and that is which prideful cannot help but captivate us. Princess, your pride has stolen my heart. Indeed, you have stolen the heart of a phantom thief. And what sweet humiliation this is. My pet, how do you intend to atone for such a slight upon me? I don't really... Such a perfect soul absorption. Just like a certain someone I know, Oh, I beg you, do not compare me to that! Oh, wow. Oliver's like, no, I am not like that kind of weird. So you're an agent of Ouroboros. You aren't what I was expecting, but if you're going to try and hurt Chloe, I'm definitely going to stop you. Estelle. Well, in accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with intrusion and theft, among other charges. We have a number of questions for you, including ones about the gospel. Please surrender quietly. How boorish. Arrest me. While it would be invigorating to have a little fracas, I did choose this place for a reason. I shall allow him to be your opponent, I believe. Fudge. What do you... Oh, no. No! What the... I would say I have a bad feeling, but somehow I feel it's too obvious. No! You got it. It's like it's PTSD. Oh no, it's the flashbacks. It's coming. Oh, what the fuck are you? What the heck is that thing? Some kind of armored centaur machine? Quite. It seems he was once the guardian of this place. The poor chap was half broken when I arrived. I repaired him out of the kindness of my heart, you see. Since he's here, I think he could serve as a worthy opponent, don't you? You have to be kidding. It's coming. Under guard. Oh my lord. Everyone get ready! Yes, he's okay. Oh!
Take him down! Yeah!
Okay. Fudge.
You're right, please.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry. Listen.
Oh yeah, that's way better. Ugh. Of course, it called allies.
have I give to thee? Feeling lucky?
Take it down!
Feeling lucky?
We're good to go.
My Lumi's got limited. Oh God. Fudge!
How could I fail?
Oh, this Stell's out. I don't have enough. Oh wait, yeah. Okay, here we go.
Now, light of the heavens, heal these
That was.
This says
Oh, thank God. Oh.
Seems you came up short.
Oh my gosh. Phew. We won, I think. Yes, that was a bit of a struggle. Now then, you are, I hope, prepared for the consequences of what you've done? Really now, such a lack of elegance in your fighting styles. I hope for better. Well, if I must, let me show you a proper example of elegance. Flame! What? The torches. Agil! Ah! This is shadow suing. Impossible. Oh, he used our shadows? Apologies, my guest, but I must ask that you remain still for this point forward. You seem surprised when Dalmo's treasure did this, however. For we enforcers, such abilities are trivial, even without such crutches. You're something else. No, we were too careless. Screet! Sieg! Ah, there you are, courageous little white knight. Your chivalrous bravery is admirable, but I must ask you to remain still for a while. Ah, my Princess Claudia, you are now a prisoner to my desires. How does it feel, I wonder? Do not think that this will break me. Even if you bind my body, you shall never enslave my heart. So long as I am myself, you will never take me. Yes, yes, those eyes that shine with such beautiful pride, would say I will never break. That shine is what I desire. You are everything I hoped for. Hey, cut the crap, okay? Creepy mask dude, get the hell away from Chloe! Creepy mask dude, really? Dude, try to not understand the beauty of this mask. You have a very dim understanding of refinement, pet. I ask you, be silent. My apologies. You simply made a very crude mistake. I'm afraid I couldn't help but give an innocent chuckle. Oh, this should be amusing. In the way watching a pig wallow in mud is captivating. And what exactly is my mistake, Bard? I certainly wouldn't deny Claudia's beauty, not even for a moment. Her beauty, however, extends far beyond the estimation of your frail, tasteless aesthetic provides. You may approach her again when you have learned the first thing about beauty, Jester of the Grand Master. What? Your words are bold in the face of death, Erebonian! But what gives vagabond musician scum as yourself any right to insult my sense of beauty? Choose your next words carefully, for they will determine your fate. Then I shall phrase them as a question. What is beauty? You disappoint. I expected more than such foolishness. Beauty is pride, a distant light gleaming far above mortal cares. Indeed, can any other answer even be allowed? I think not. Really? I can't even laugh at such an answer. True beauty, Blue Blanc of Ouroboros, is love. What? Beauty only exists because people are brave enough to love. And without love, without bonds of affection and camaraderie that binds us together, beauty is not but a hollow illusion. The prideful and the humble both shine as a diamond in love. Bah! How childish! Love is a hollow illusion, you cloddish jongler! Beauty is an absolute. Its existence does not deepen on transient human emotions. Just as a flower that blooms on the highest mountain, unseen by man, remains beautiful in anonymity. Cloddish Joggler indeed. Well, so much for the raw tear and suspense at any rate. I am not quite sure what to say in all this. Never would I expected to find a proper rival in the ways of beauty among such ruin. Oh my gosh! Brother! You are my rival! Musician, give me your name. Olivier Lenheim. A wandering bard, a hunter of love roaming to and fro in search of his perfect manifestation. Olivier Lenheim, I shall remember that name. Hey, I finally found you guys! Oh, dear God. Sorry, I know you said to wait, but you guys were so late, I couldn't wait anymore. Oh, Dorothy, I need you to leave now. This is not for you, please. I do not want to get hurt. Dorothy? Oh no, Dorothy, run away, please. Huh? Hey, a masked man in white clothes. You're the ghost, aren't you? You are. What? Well. Okay, say cheese. What? Oh, her camera! I can move again. Of course. The flashbulb wiped our shadows clean. Oh, what an astounding girl! Photography and perfectly timed heroism, all in one package. Leave it to me, even though I don't know what I, did. Crap! The gospel. It has been an age since I have been detained, so you have my thanks, my guest. You, what else do you intend to do? I'm going to end our revelry for tonight. Forgive me if I'm such an ungracious host. It appears, however, that I must take my stock of my assumption about you. I can see now why the Black Fang takes such an interest in you. The Black Fang? You mean Joshua? We are all acquaintances, in a sense. The reason you came to my attention at all was because I noticed that shock of black hair and those amber eyes with you. Though his memories have returned to the stage of his mind, I wonder, where is he rehearsing? What? I must now take my leave, my guest. The true plan has but started. I will gird yourselves for long labors and suffering ahead, if you intend to oppose us further. And I do intend to keep our little game going on the side. Till next we meet. Wow, what a character. He's gone. I still can't believe it. Wowee, it's like a magic trick. Most impressive. I suppose it behooves me to take him as my rival. Okay, we are so beyond worrying about rivals here. He may look like some pervo ballroom freak, but that power of his is not normal. Indeed. Ouroboros. Lawrence isn't an exception, then. All the enforcers must be that powerful. Yeah, he was something. And so, the ghost incidents that had stirred Ruan came to an end. The next morning, Estelle and gang partied with Dorothy and returned to the guild. I see. Good work, all of you. The Society of Ouroboros. To be honest, I only half believed Cassius when he told me about secret society up to no good, but, well, here's the reward for completing the investigation. Sure didn't expect it to turn out like this, though. Oh, wow. Woo. I'll have the results forward to Brigadier General Bright and the rest of the army immediately. I get the impression that they're desperate for information, too. Yes, please do so. If Ouroboros can produce something like that, holographic projector was it? They're far more capable than we even thought possible. Never mind producing another gospel as casually as most people obtain a pair of shoes. The real objective seems to have been performing experiments with a new gospel. The fuss about the ghost was little more than a whim of a man in charge, really. Blanc, the Phantom Thief. He called himself Enforcer Number 10. If I hazard a guess, Enforcer is probably a title for ranking agents in the society. I put money on the man we know as Lieutenant Lawrence being another one. Estelle? Yeah, I know. The Black Fang. That's what Joshua called himself that night he disappeared. Joshua was also an enforcer, I bet. I always suspected there was more to him from the moment we first met. But given his age, I never thought he'd be able to match someone like the Phantom Thief. Somehow, I doubt he ever showed us what he's really capable of. Yeah, maybe. Hey, Jean. What is it? The Phantom Thief guy said that Society's plans has just only begun. I think they got plots and stuff in motion all over Libero. Have you heard anything from other branches? Anything weird? Nothing that stands out. Well, I bet you're right, though. They're starting to act in the shadows all over Libero. Given our little ghost fuss is over, it might be wise for you to head somewhere else. Yes, I was thinking that myself. Are any of the other branches looking a little strained? Potential side trouble aside. I guess Zace branch, sort of. Hey, Kalika, right? Their standby, Gundalf, had to Grancel. Oh, yeah, okay, Gundalf. I don't know if we met him in the first game. I know out of all the cities we've been to, Zace didn't really have a bracer we really met. Or one that I think I remembered. Sounds like they're fairly undermanned at the moment. Okay then, we should head out there and help them. Will Ruan be alright though? The Bose branch is dispatching Sting to help us in a few days. Melvin and I will be able to hold the fort until Sting gets here, I think. Oh, and once you get to Zace, you may want to check in with Professor Russell. He might have an insight on the new gospel you guys observed. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, that's true. Hey, we get to see Tita again! Oh, but that means we have to say goodbye to Chloe. I totally want to see Tita again anyway, so I'll head over to his place right away. Well then, we should head for the airship port as soon as our preparations are complete. Jean, if you would be so kind as to prepare 4 tickets for the Zace-bound flight. Pardon? Where are you getting off taking the lead and... Hold on, 4? Well, naturally, you and Skara, and then myself and Miss Chloe here, of course. What? I thought this might come up. You certain you wish to come with us? The search for Joshua is my mission as a hunter of love. Not to mention the matter of my new rival. That should be a reason enough, I would think. Okay, wait. Leaving your total freaking insanity aside for a second. Don't drag Chloe into this too, you jerk. She doesn't even want... No. Actually, I was going to ask the same thing. Say what? There's malicious, mysterious societies operating within the borders of Libero, plotting who knows what. As what I am, I cannot simply ignore what they're doing. I must act. Besides, I want to help Joshua. And you, Estelle. Aw, Chloe. But your classes. This morning, I sent a letter to Dean Collins stating that I will be needing a break from lessons. My exam scores are excellent anyway, and I have all the credits I need to move on to the end of the year already. I talked to Jill and Hans about it, and they insisted I should go. What the... My, but you certainly go an all-in once your mind is made up. I'm sorry. I suppose I'm shoving myself onto you in a way. I can remain behind if you prefer. Oh, no you don't. If you really want to come, I'd love to have your help. You don't have a problem with it, right, Skara? Just the opposite. I think it's a wonderful idea. Chloe's skills in orbital arts will be a great help, as you'll see. Thank you. Scarazard, Estelle, thank you. I'll give it my all, I swear. Well, we're old friends after all. We're the Red and Blue Knights, remember? Now let's combine our forces and find our lost princess. Aw. That's right. Yes, lead on, Red Knight. Ah, then this would be make me the lone wandering prince from a nearby country here to take back the dark-haired princess, even by force. You don't get to add roles. Well, good to see that sorted out. In that case, though, we should classify you two as temporary assistants. That way, the guild can pay expenses for you. Yes, please do. Well, I shall assist with all my heart. Let us be off. Hey, chapter 1's done. Sneaking Shadows. Hey, there's an achievement, and it's of Kevin for some reason. Okay, I kind of want to start the next chapter. Oh, there's more. He's on top of the dink. Okay, I remember. Yeah, because he disguised as the Sapphire Glim. He's on the same. It's kind of funny. He's on the same warehouse building. Is where I ran into him the first time in the first game. And so the feat comes to an end, but the passion left in my heart still burns within me. My only solace is to wait in the pale moonlight for the cold breeze of the sea to distill my heated blood. Sorry to make you wait. Oh. Ah, perfect timing. You really are perfectly punctual, my friend. It would not hurt you to learn to be fashionably late, you know. Sorry, but punctual is what I am. Now, what is your report? Oh, let's not be boorish and hurry so, yes? This has been a grand evening. Allow me to savor it a little longer. Really? Really? I'll take that as a report of I really like them then. Like? Ha! The lovely princess has stolen even more of my heart. It's a miracle I yet live, I tell you. What's more, I met a rival in the arena of beauty and aesthetics. A rival! Me! I shall be quite busy these next few weeks, I think. You really are hopeless. You're welcome to pursue your hobbies, but do not let it interfere with the plan. You need not worry on that score, my friend. On that note, here, take it. Very good. So how did your experiments go? Yes, call it a 90% success rate or so. The hologram projector can accurately project for many hundreds of Selgae. The first 2 or so projections were miserable failures, I'm afraid. After the third, however, the device worked flawlessly. So some cause for concern, but not much. It does function. I'll report to the professor at once. That gospel truly is far beyond contemporary technology, and I don't simply mean its ability to negate ailments. I know it was made by the 13 factories, but how exactly does it work? Huh? I'm not sure. I'm not privy to the details. According to the professor, these phenomena are just the tip of a miracle. Oh, so it's the stuff of miracles, is it? Miracles are the providence of she who dwells above alone. What does he mean, I wonder? Regardless, I think a few more experiments should make the potential of the Gospels clear. With that... We had a number of unexpected actors coming onto the stage this night. How shall this cameo end, I wonder? That's up to how our hidden mouse responds. Ha, indeed. Come on now, mouse. Cry for us. Hey. I'm not sure who that little mouse is, but your life is spared, it seems. Thanks. Thank adios for your life, rodent. Was it Joshua? Oh, hey! Bring on the beer! Can't drink no more. Damn it. I coulda. Who was it? Was it? Okay! Holy. Thank you, adios, saints and anyone else. I'm forgetting for saving your humble servant. Jesus, Kevin, what are you doing? Oh my, I thought it was Joshua, but it was you? Holy crap. Bro. Like I need to be told to give praise to the goddess. What monsters, though? So those are the enforcers of Ouroboros, huh? Oh, things are getting interesting. Chapter 2, The Raging Land. Ah! This is going insane. Right, let's dance, guys. I streamed early, so I might just go for a while, man. Okay, we're off to Zace. Anyone have anything else they want to do before we go? No, not I. If you can't think of anything, we should get going. I can think of one place of business. Where did Miss Dorothy go? She disappeared quite suddenly, and I'm curious to where she could have gone. I think she went to see Niall in the hotel. That's a good point. I think we should say hi and thanks before we leave Ruan. Yes, I think so too. We owe Dorothy our lives, really. I wanted to say goodbye to Matron Teresa and her children before we left as well, but I tried calling them from the guild a minute ago, and I think they're out. They are? Aw. I want to say goodbye too. Well, we can always write them a letter from Zace. You know, I bet they love it, in fact. And we can always come back here easily if not if we really need to. Yeah, that's true. I'll write them then. Hey, we'll write them. I want in too. Well, come, my friends, let us away. To the pulsing heart of the Orbo Revolution, Embassy of Seat of Geniuses. Okay. Now, usually this is a good time to stop, but I don't want to stop. They have to be a... Welcome to Candidate Norman's election office. They're in the middle of a very critical meeting, so I'm afraid I can't let you pass. I'm sorry, but you have business? Please come again another time. I thought they'd be in here. Aww, she's sleeping. Hello. You guys. I heard from Dorothy that you guys solved our little ghost problem. Yeah, we did, but Is Dorothy okay? She was yammering on drowsily about what happened. When she finished, she conked right out, so I had to put her to bed. I'm afraid we dragged her along with us in the dead of night. Not only that, but we owe her our lives. She's earned a bit of rest. A real reporter can do a good week without sleep when she's got the scoop. Oh yeah, some of the stuff she was talking about sounded wild, but she didn't really explain it all. Mind if I ask you guys a few questions? Sure, go ahead. Okay, and we're talking about Blue Blanc. Alright, I think I get it now. Son of a... Phantom Thief B himself is in Libero, and he's one of the Ouroboros people? Kinda wish I hadn't heard that. What? Niall, you know about that masked weirdo? Oh yeah, he's a famous thief who's caused a stir in every major city on the continent. If he wants something, he'll get it, and he always steals things with a big old show. For a phantom, he's got a love of the drama, that's for sure. That certainly matches the man we met beneath the schoolhouse, yes. He even admitted he's Phantom Thief B from those cards, so... Like I said, though, thievery is one thing, but he's also the lackey of a society. Wouldn't think Ouroboros would have use for someone like him. But at the same time, if they do, it's terrifying. Niall, I'm curious. Do you intend to write an article about what happened? Nah, the Guild and the Royal Army asked me not to report on anything to do with the society. And I'll probably end up writing about someone's an ill-intended crime of pleasure or something. With the coup d'etat foiled, the kingdom is beginning to settle. I do see wisdom in this. There is little sense of terrifying the populace with news of a dangerous secret society just yet. Yeah, I ain't happy about it as a reporter, but I guess I see where the government's coming from. Still, if anything else happens, tell me about it, yeah? Of course. Anyway, we're off to Zace. Alright. I've got a draft I need to write up, so I can't see you off, but... Want me to wake Dorothy? No, it's okay. She's fast asleep, and I hate to disturb her. Give her her best when she gets up, okay? Will do. Be careful, guys. Aw. So cute. Hey, you guys! Oh, is that the guy for the mayor? You're bracers, right? Yeah, something wrong? You look kind of frazzled. There's something I'd like to investigate urgently. Could you come right now? Yeah, no problem. Thanks, I owe you. So where should we go? Head to Norman's election office. It's on the top of the floor of the hotel. Here, I'll show you the way. I'm telling you, I didn't do it. Hurry up and let me go home. I got work to do. Now, calm down. Just bear with us until the bracers arrive. Once your investigation's done, well, you can leave. Speaking of the devil, see, here they are. That was so fast, Ario. Yeah, I lucked out and ran into some bracers right away. This is Norman. I'm sure you've seen him in the posters around the city. The guy's running for mayor, I think. I'm Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guild. I'm Scarizard Harvey, also a bracer. So let's get to it. What happened? One of our campaigners, Dells, was injured by someone. In other words, an assault case. An assault? Well, that's never a nice thing to hear. Is the victim okay? Yeah, he's still here. He was unconscious for a bit, but it was thankfully nothing serious. Phew, good to hear it. There's something good about it! The back of my head still hurts, and like you wouldn't believe. The back of your head, huh? Weren't you attacked from behind? Yes, ma'am. Right out of the blue, too. I was taking a breather on the balcony, and all of a sudden, from behind, thud! How vicious. Ouch. Sounds nasty. When did the incident occur? Give us any info that happened before and after. Sure, it happened today, just after lunch. Norman and I were checking out a potential location for a speech by the bridge. Cooper here just had turned up then. When I talked to him, he said he had some important business with Norman. What kind of business? Portos told me to come apologize for the mess on the bridge. It's not like it's all my fault, but I did sort of make it worse. I see, so you came to say sorry for the scuffle. Yes, but Norman was very busy at the time. We asked Cooper to wait in the office area. That's when I showed him to this room. I returned to the hotel not long afterward. I entered the room with Harrio, who had been waiting outside the office, and there was Dells unconscious on the balcony. And Cooper was right there, standing over him. I'm trying to tell you, why does that make me the criminal? He was already out cold when I reached the balcony. I understand what Cooper's saying, but it's only natural to suspect him given the circumstances. There was no one in this room except Cooper and Dells. Is that true? After I brought Cooper, I was on watch outside the door. No one entered until Norman got here. No matter how you look at it, that means these two were alone. You're absolutely positive. Yeah, it's true, but it's like I said. When I went out to the balcony, Del was already on the ground. So let me get this straight. The crime was already committed by the time you came, is that right? Yeah, exactly! Thanks, adios, finally, there's someone who gets it! In that case, it has to be someone who entered the room before Cooper. Dels, do you remember anything? It's possible that someone came in. People go in and out of his office all the time, though even if someone had, I wouldn't have thought much of it. Fair enough, it's an election office, so that makes sense. At least we have a good idea of what's going on. The culprit behind this attack must be one of two people. Cooper, or someone who came before him into this room. We should be able to narrow it down if we get enough proof. Think we ought to start questioning? If there's nothing else to be gleaned here, yes. If you gentlemen can think of anything else, please let me know. Even if it seems trivial or unimportant. Alright then, I have one more thing I'd like to add. There was something that occurred to me as I was looking through the room after the incident. Were there signs of it being rummaged around? Not at all. Just the opposite, in fact. It actually felt like it was cleaner than before. A serial cleaner on the loose. One way to interpret it would be a disguise to hide the fact that the room has been searched. Of course, it appears they went too far, inadvertently arousing suspicion in the process. That's not a bad train of thought. Incidentally, who are you? I was waiting for that question. I'm a traveling bard, a poetic soul, wandering the wilds, a genius Sure, but if it's nothing been stolen, then isn't the idea that it's a disguise pretty weak? At this stage, I don't think there's any point in worrying about motive. I agree. You've grown even bolder since our last rendezvous, Estelle. Your training on Le Locale was most fruitful. You're simply stunning. Olivier? Just ignore him. Now, if there's nothing else here, you can tell us. We should get to questioning. Certainly. She's begun to master how to handle Olivier, I see. Good luck with the investigation. We'll come report once we have an answer. Good, we're counting on you to get to the bottom of this. Now, how should we handle things? I mean, this hotel is pretty big. It's best if we split into two. Estelle, go with Her Highness. I'll go with Olivier. We're lucky to have them as assistants, so let's make good use of them. Good point. Ready to kick some investigating butt, Chloe? Of course. Assisting companions is only natural for a hunter of love. You sure don't miss a beat, do you? Alright, our first order of business is to gather information on the suspect. If you go around asking about Cooper, something should turn up. Should you get a clear picture of the criminal, come back here. So once we found the criminal, go report to you. No problem. Let's go see if we can find out. Okay. This is interesting. Election office assault. Cooper! I lost consciousness immediately, so I didn't see who hit me. Even catching a glance would have been better than nothing at all. Cooper's face went and was white as sheet the moment he saw us. He was surely dismayed at having been witness at the crime scene. Wait, this way's the exit. I better get back to questioning. Mr. Cooper is a guest who comes here on rare occasions. Mostly we have his patronage for the work-related gatherings. When Cooper came into the hotel, I was in the lobby. I don't know, he looked angry, I guess. I thought something might happen. And then just like I thought, something happened. Haven't you left yet? Yeah, actually a case suddenly popped up. What do you mean? Well... I see. Huh, you don't seem too interested. Yeah, I doubt it's big enough to make an article out of. Well, just in case, once you solve it, tell me what you got. Yeah, will do. Honestly, it's so funny. My first impressions of Niall was like, oh, whatever. He's like a scummy doofus. But he actually has grown on me. He's like a really cool dude. I'll say as many times as you like. I only found Dells. If we'd been fighting him, someone would have heard a sound. But no one said anything, did they? Of course he didn't, because I was politely sitting on the sofa. I was angry. Pfft, that's crazy. If you're going to say that, Harrio's attitude was way worse than mine, I think. The moment he saw me, he made this real nasty face. Oh, him and Dels are rivals competing to be number 2 in Norman's camp. I'm sure they couldn't come to terms and end up in a tussle. I had an unpleasant expression, you say? Well, of course, after a fuss like that, who wouldn't? What does that have to do with the case? Was Cooper angry? It didn't really look that way, but... Well, yes, Cooper's right. I was staying in front of the door, but it was quiet the whole time in the room. There had been some kind of argument, I'm sure he would have noticed. Sound, you say? That probably would have been the sound of me getting hit. Heard a hell of a bang in my head, that's for sure. Is that so? I'm not sure I can really help with that. There's no way Harrio did it. I testified it to myself. There's no bad blood between us whatsoever. We even worked together. Ah, sorry, I got excited and hurt my head. You doubt even Harrio? He isn't the kind of person to resort to violence. Harrio's the most loyal man. He would never commit such a criminal act. Sound, you say? Unfortunately, Harris knows such thing. I fear I cannot agree. Mr. Cooper seemed generally normal. Oh. Are you done questioning the office? Yes, we're done here. How about you? It's going okay, I guess. I'm still checking out stuff. Keep it up and don't get careless. Leave it to me. The sound? Oh, I didn't really hear anything. Oh. So you're checking out Harrio, huh? He did kind of look unhappy when he got back to the hotel. It's probably caused what he... with Cooper, though. Now who are you again? Oh, been it quietly, young lady. How are you, sir? You remember us, right? You lent us your boats when the bridge was up. You really saved us, then. Nah, I was no skin off my back. So, come to right again? Wish I could, but I got some work to do. We're investigating the case that happened at the hotel. Sounds rough. If I can be any help, feel free to ask me what you like. Will do, sir. Cooper. Yeah, I know him. He's a young fellow working at the harbor. Like everyone else these days, he's been involved with the election. Oh, sound him. Thinking about it, I did hear a loud noise from above. Above from here? You mean the balcony? Probably around there, yeah. It was an impressive sound, like something had run into something else with a smack. Can't really exactly when I heard it, though. It's too bad. Still, I think this is all good stuff to know. Thanks, sir. Oh, Cooper was that angry. Well, youngsters get worked up so easily these days. Harrio? Harrio's a young merchant fellow, yeah? If he wants to be a merchant, I think he needs to have a bit more oomph to him, you hear me? He's got gullible written all over him. He got people ripping him off at every turn if he doesn't shape up. As Cooper said, I did not hear any loud noise either. I was in the lobby at the time, but if grown men would fight, I'm sure I would have heard something. He didn't seem particularly angry when I met him at the bridge, but perhaps something happened while he was being led into the hotel. It's unbelievable that you would suspect Harrio. In the first place, you're suggesting that he would hurt his co-worker. What could possibly motivate him to do such a thing? I feel like this is kind of hard. What the fudge? Who did it then? You still doubt Hario? Hario's the most loyal man. He would never commit such a crime. It's impossible for him to be a criminal. What is it? What's on your mind? If you're hiding something, you should come out and say it. Trying to hide things will only lead to bigger trouble. I can't remember if I asked him about it. I'm sorry. Feel like talking? Yes, actually. I saw him. I saw Hario on the second floor. And when was that? Right after lunch. Hario went out with Norman, but... However, shortly after that, Hario came back and ran up to the second floor. Whoa, that's kind of important to know. So, I want you to pursue that lead. We'll look around here a bit longer. Got it. Oh, wait. If it was around lunchtime, maybe the old man has something to say about that. Because he couldn't remember the time. If we ask him about lunch, would he say that's yes? About lunch? I went and ate at the Laventar today. Always been in the habit of going out to lunch since as soon as I hear the bell toll. Oh, the bell toll? The bell on the Langlet Bridge. Remember, it rang when the bridge went up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it did ring. It always rings at certain times, see? I use it at places of a clock. Thanks. That's sure convenient. Kind of big to use used in place of a clock, though. Hey, Estelle. It might be good to ask some people about the bell toll. Huh? Why? They should be able to clearly remember the sound of a bell ringing. And might act as a guidepost for their memory, like Mr. Murray. Ah, I get it. Nice, Chloe. Very intellectual advice. You flatter me. Not sure what you're giggling about, but I was glad I was able to help. Yeah, you sure were. Right, let's go ask around. Right. We send everyone here on a daily basis, speaking of sound the bell. Did you remember something? No, you asked about it a second ago, didn't you? That big sound. Oh, that sound, like something smacking into something. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that thing. Well, I remember something now. That sound happened as you were timed with the bell, at least in my ears. Timed to the bell? So basically you heard the sound of the bell at roughly the same time as that big sound? Well, if you want to make it sound all boring, yeah. If that sound was something caused by the criminal, then someone found an alibi when the bell rang as a criminal. Yeah, we should check out people we suspect. Yeah, we had paella for lunch. I had my own in the lobby. It's kind of suffocating to eat in the same room as my dad. So you know what? My dad's pretty unfair. If he just normal, boring stuff, then gets him special paella just for himself. Is that so? Was it that different? Yeah, it was way better. The special one's got like a mountain of shrimp. Guess he didn't have much of an appetite, though. He left a lot behind. What a waste. Come on, why would I lie about something like that? I was in the hotel basement, so I didn't notice that at all. Huh. Yes, we ordered lunch today from the Laventar. I don't want my campaigners getting sick of eating the same food again and again, so I thought we'd try something different. Wow, it's nice of you to do that. That's much a part of politics as the campaign itself. Indeed it is. I'll admit, though, my nerves have been gone edge for some time now, as it's been easy to keep my eyes on everything day in and day out. I'm sorry to hear that. Yikes, that does sound pretty rough. Putting that aside, sir, what did you do after lunch? After lunch, Hario and I immediately went to examine the place my speech to be held at. Hario had some other business to attend to first and met up with me at the site. So you left right after lunch and met up with Hario instead. Alright, that's all I need to hear. I'm happy to help. Keep up the good work, you two. Interesting. So... Huh. How about you? After lunch, Norman and I went to have a look at the site where he was going to give a speech. I had some stuff I had to do, so I met him with later. The rest is I explained before. But Hario, you went to the second floor, didn't you? Excuse me? There's no point in hiding it. We have witnesses. I'm not hiding anything. I just realized I forgot something and went back to the office to pick it up. Was there anyone in the office at the time? Dells was there doing work, but I didn't see anyone else. Great, that's plenty. Thanks. Don't misunderstand, please. I wasn't trying to hide that I had gone to the second floor. Don't worry, I haven't decided you're the criminal or anything. Just don't forget that this kind of thing only makes you look worse. I look forward to your future assistance, sir. Okay. Oh yeah, let me ask this guy. The bell toll. The noon bridge bell? Oh yes, the time that was behind the guest rooms. Once that was finished, I next organized the utensils. Someone had cleaned the plates in the office, so I was able to finish work cleanly. quickly. The office plates were cleaned? So that means there was someone who went to the offices after lunch. Indeed. While I was preparing the guest rooms, they cleaned up, it seems. The plates were stacked at the front. Of course, exactly which kind of guest it was, I couldn't say, unfortunately. Too bad. Guess we'll have to ask about around ourselves. Holy crap, there's so much to this. But let's talk to Cooper about... So the order from the Lavatar. Sure is nice. Maybe I'll try to ask Pin Portis if we could do something like that. Oh. The bridge toll. Yeah, I was running across the bridge in a real hurry. I met Norman right about the same time by the bridge. So then. Cooper and the balcony sound are unrelated. According to the testimony we got, that sound happened right after the bell stopped ringing, so that would line up what we heard from Cooper himself. You looking for the person who cleaned up the plates? Look, who cares? Just hurry up and prove me innocent. That's not what I want to do. I wonder why I keep doing that. Was it you that cleaned up? You cleaned the dishes in the office? No, I wasn't going to that much trouble. I've been killing time in the hotel basement after lunch. Stop. Someone clean up the plates up for Ernest? It's a rare thing to find someone who's so considerate of others nowadays. I went to Lavatar for lunch today. Always been a habit of going down to lunch. Sounds like enough routine. You have to go for the hotel to get there, though, right? Yep, that I do. I can't fly across the sea now, can I? Good point. So, did you see anyone at the hotel at the time? Well, Ernest was on the first floor, of course, but the rest was real quiet. Huh, there was no one there? Yeah, I say so. The basement and the first floor were pretty quiet when I passed through. Norman's son was there, though, when I came back, though. Norman's son. Oh, you mean Belden? Yeah, that's more than enough. No, it was nothing. Wait, let me ask him then. Was he who cleaned up the dishes in the office? Don't know. I wouldn't go much to that trouble. I've been killing time. Oh! Were you really in the basement the whole time? Well, why? There's someone who passed through the basement right after the bell rang. According to your testimony, no one was here. That can't be right. I was right here the whole time. So he can't establish an alibi. Just in case, we should probably ask around about Belden too. Okay. Well, what about your son? Do you know anything? Like, who could have done it? All I know is that they were clean when I was away. So you don't know either, sir. I'm afraid not. I don't know who it was, but I worry that I may have left them a terrible impression. Pardon? What do you mean? In truth, I haven't much of an appetite lately. I left quite a lot of paella I got for lunch uneaten. I requested that Ernest get me one of the special paellas in secret, yet left it virtually untouched. It's embarrassing to think back on how wasteful that was. I see. It must be really stressful to be running an election. Wait. Let me ask you about the lunch again? After I ate lunch on the first floor, I was in the basement the whole time. Come on, why would I like something about like that? Still, you know what? My dad's pretty unfair. Huh, wait a sec. What? What was it this time? Did I say something weird? No, it's just... Hey, Belden, you said you ate lunch on the first floor, right? Yeah, that's right. What about it? Norman ate on the second floor. How do you know about what Norman ate? Oh! Oh, yeah, I wanted to, like... Wait, didn't he... Yeah, I was thinking, like, wait, how did he knew that? Because he was saying on the first floor. Wow. Oh, was it you? I saw it afterwards, up. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, I actually heard it from someone else. I don't remember who said it, though. Maybe you should investigate the next. That's so obviously suspicious. Okay, wait. Before I do this, let me make sure I... What? Did I ask him about the bell toll? When did the bridge bell ring? It went off when Harry and I were checking out the speech site together. Harry was there too? Yes, he was already there. Just as the bell was ringing, Cooper showed up. And then I asked Harry to show up to the hotel. I see, then sure. So then Estelle, there's no connection between the sound Murray heard and Harrio. Yeah, not just Harrio, but Cooper seems to be in the clear too. The sound Murray heard was just after the bell finished ringing, but both men could prove they were with Norma at the time. In other words, whoever made the sound was neither Harrio nor Cooper. This virtually eliminates any chance of them being a criminal. Okay. I think that's enough for... Let me talk to Scarazard. Do you know who the criminal is? So who's your suspect? Belden. The Raven Boy, is it? You have real proof, yes? First, explain the reason you discount the original suspect. Oh, he has a solid alibi, yeah. Cooper was outside when the sound was heard. Norman's testimony corroborates this, so we can say for sure it's accurate. If that was the sound of the crime being committed, then there's a very small chance Cooper is a criminal. That's a logical interpretation. And the same thing also absolves Harry of any suspicion. Yeah, it does. Harry met up with Norman, so we're sure. Next, you need to explain the suspect's crime. What kind of proof do you have? He has no alibi. The proof is his alibi. I have valuable testimony that refutes his alibi. Cooper and Harry already have been cleared as culprits, so this person remains as a final possibility. Yes, it does look like the way by process of elimination. Ultimately, though, there's nothing but circumstantial evidence. Do you have any more decisive proof? Contradiction. Oh, instinct lucky guess. No, he knew about the special paella. I don't know if it's decisive, but something did bother me, and that's the testimony about the special paella. And what's this about? Yeah, so Belden testified that he ate lunch on the first floor, but somehow he saw the paella Norman ate. He even knew that Norman barely ate it. In other words, he went to the second floor. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Alright, I'm satisfied. In this case, we'll have to call him and hear what he has to say first. We can't go straight to an arrest with the proof of what we have on hand. Okay, got it. Really, Belden? You really did this after that whole conversation? Why did you call me? I didn't do anything. Now calm down. Nothing's been decided here. If you can help out with the investigation, you can go on home right after. Help? Yeah, we just want you to be frank with us. Where did you go after lunch? Like I said, I was in the basement. Just to warn you, as long as you keep lying, you're not getting out of here. You weren't in the basement the whole time. We already know that. If you didn't do anything wrong, then you should be able to be honest and tell the truth. Or is the truth too scary to admit? Fine, I'll talk. Today after lunch, I went to the office. I went to go clean up. Clean up? So the person who returned the plates to the front was... Yeah, it was me. Everyone seemed busy, so I figured I'd clean up. While I was cleaning up, I thought I'd tidy the office, but... I didn't think that happened. Huh? Hold on, you're not making sense. You just cleaned up after, right? Why does that have to do anything to do with the case? I've got an idea. Yeah? Actually... What? I see. I understand Belden came to this room to clean, but I'm not sure how that correlates. What does it have to do with the Sullen Dells? It has a lot to do with it. Well, let's hear him say it himself. Go on, explain. Yeah. Well, once I finished cleaning the room, I thought I'd head back. But since I tidied up a lot of stuff, the room was really dusty. I thought I opened the balcony door to air it out, but my hands were full of plates. I didn't have any choice, so I kicked the door as hard as I could. Wait, you mean the door? Yup, it's exactly what you think. Oh, there was no, controversy or scandal. It was just an accident. That door is the criminal that knocked out Dells. The door flying open slammed right in the back of your head. In other words, the truth of the case is an lucky accident. What, so then... I'm innocent, right? Seems like it. Phew! Man, oh man, finally free and clear. Still, what a mess. Why didn't you volunteer this information at the beginning? If you just told us the truth, things would have gone nearly this far. Bro, you wasted my time. I'm sorry. Come on, he's telling the truth now. Give him a break, okay? He had the courage to talk about it in the end, so everything worked out. Well, as the victim here, I'd just like to forgive and forget. It's already clear that this is all a misunderstanding. Of course, I'd like him to be a bit more careful in opening doors in the future, if he could. Tails, I'm really sorry. And you too, Cooper. You almost got turned into a criminal. You don't even worry about me. I'm in the clear, and that's good enough for me. Well, that settles things. Thank goodness. And that is a report. Bracers, I'm sorry for today. It seems we've taken up a great deal of your time over just a big mistake. Don't worry about it. This is part of the job, too. Well, then, pardon us. Thank you guys so much. Really, I'm very sorry. Take care. What a wacky adventure. What a wacky case. Phew. Well, that's done and over with, finally. I wouldn't have dreamed it would end up like that, though. Truth is always stranger than fiction. However, as your valued assistant, I take great pride in our completion of this most puzzling assignment. Bro, you didn't do a damn thing. You didn't do a dang thing. Oh, but I really appreciate your help, Chloe. You gave a ton of good advice. It was a big help during the investigation. I'm always happy to help. There's no need to thank me, though, Estelle. Right, I guess you two are support staff already, aren't you? Indeed. We'll have you do what needs to be done. All right, let's head out. Next up is the Zace region. Do we report that? Yeah. Good work. Seems you safely achieved your goal. Once you said the Zace, you stop by Professor Russell's. We're just Melvin. Is Melvin here? Is that him? A bit ago, I was in the warehouse district. I got asked a bunch of weird questions. Like, one needed to be an apprentice bracer or how to apply for a job. Honestly, I wish I'd asked John about those things. Hi, Melvin. Hey, sister. Oh, if it isn't the bracers, thank you for the other day. All the children enjoyed your class. I hope you will continue to strive for the peace of the kingdom. Oh yeah, let me read that book, the Liberal issue thing. Oh, the two candidates, huh? Oh, here we go. Oh, new chief of staff. Oh, the signing ceremony of a non-aggression pact will take place in the Liberal Kingdom. Oh. Oh, and they're talking about the new ornaments. Cool. Oh, let's say goodbye to the doofuses. Yo! Wait, where's Rocco? I wonder what the heck's Rocco doing. He said he was going to go move around and hasn't come back yet. When I went out a bit, Rocco was behind the warehouse. He was all quiet, swinging his weapon at the air. When Rocco starts doing training like that, nothing good comes of it. Really? Is he... Oh. Not enough! Oh, is he training to be... He's training hard, huh? Was there anything here? To our drawbridge here, huh? Still here, huh? That is crazy that Blue Blanc was the reason for this thing, or the quest there. Still insane. Welcome. Oh, your group, the Breachers, heading for Zace, yes? Uh-huh, that's right. We just got word from John. The guild's already paid for your free fares. Would you like to check him in now, or... It'd be best to stay here and wait for the ship once we check in. Are you sure you've done everything you want to do here in Ruan? Still got stuff to do. Give me a second. Okay, before we start, I need to go take a quick bathroom break. Oh, I'll try to be quick as possible. Okay, good. Was there anything else? Oh, yeah, let me buy reviving stuff, please. Cat foot slippers? Buy one. That seems funny though. Interesting. I guess they also have one for Agate in case if I chose him. Which, I get... If I think about it, I low-key wish I had Agate because that means we go with Tita, and him and Tita already have, like, a history together. So... I mean, you say, weird lady? And together to connect, to be severed and be blown apart. Just like the clouds in the sky. In exchange for one's freedom must be bear countless farewells. Okay, weirdo. That's not what I meant to do. All right, let's lay a little bit of paperwork for you and fill out first, and if you don't mind, sure. All right. Okay, no problems. It looks like. Feel free to make use of the port until the next flight arrives. Thanks. Here we go. Alrighty, off we go. Yes, let's. Hey! Wait a sec! Oh. The kids? What are you all doing here? We came to say bye-bye. Man, you guys are cold. Just taking off without saying anything to us? You guys are meanie faces, the worst kind. Miss Chloe, why do you have to go? Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. I was going to say goodbye, but we thought you were all out. I get it. They were out, coming to Ruan. I feel kind of silly now. Hang on, no. That mean they mentioned Teresa's... I'm glad to see we made it in time. Oh, and the whole gang's here. Mage and Teresa, and even Jill and Hans came. Well, duh. Like we missed this. We kind of cut it close, though. Well, thanks to the fact that you wanted to wait till the last second to keep it a surprise, Jill. Hey, all's well that ends well, right? Actually, it was Jill who let us know you were leaving. I thought it'd be nice if we could see you off. And pay no mind to the old man in the corner. Oh, sir. Hey, Estelle, I heard that Joshua ran away from home. Oh, Matron Teresa's told us what happened. I see. I'm sorry, I should have told you all. No, it's okay. We'll pray that Joshua comes home real soon. We'll pray the adios every day. Promise? A promise. I'll pray too. It'll all come true if we do. Oh, you guys. Oh, children, thank you. I'll throw my prayers into the pile too. Estelle, Chloe, you two be careful, okay? You do need to try your best, but don't overdo it and put yourself in danger. If something happened to you, I don't think he'd ever forgive himself. Chill, Hans. Yeah, I'll remember that. Estelle, please look after Chloe. I know she seems strong, but she's a little fragile in some ways. Matron, I'm right here, you know. Leave her to me. I kind of suspect she's going to be helping us out more than anything, though. Well, Chloe, use this chance to examine yourself and your desires. Don't fret. Simply look for the answer you've been seeking. Yes, I will, I promise. Bracers and students both inspired the path of knowledge in their own ways. You two have grown immensely in the short amount of time you've been here. Always remember, you never run out of things to learn. Do not become so overconfident that you forget to learn. If you remember that, there is no obstacle in the world that can defeat you. Well, remember, yes, sir. This is the final boarding call for the Cecilia, bound for Zace. All remaining passengers should embark now. Oh, embark now. Whoops. See you guys. We'll be back, I promise. Everyone, take care. Be careful, guys. You better come back with some great stories and bring Joshua back with you. Woo! See you later, you knuckleheads. Aw, it was good to see everyone again. Again, we're in the making a trail in the sky. Simon, you may right show to secure ornaments, yes? We must make sure those ducks are all in a row before the Imperial traders start arriving. Yes, ma'am. We've already spoken to the head of the Central Factory. All we need now is a contract to move the ornaments. Everyone may be all excited about their mayoral election, but... Okay. So, Zace, you know, the place we're heading to now, doesn't even have a mayor. I guess you're right, yeah. I didn't think about that. Instead, the head of the Central Factory fulfills the mayoral duties for the city and the region. Oh, really? I guess Morgan, or whatever his name is, does that, huh? Oh, I guess that's why he was invited to the thing. Perfect system for an industrial city like that, if you ask me. Ron might be maybe focused on their local election problems, but the rest of the kingdom's talking about the signing ceremony. After all, we've been signing a non-aggression pact with the same country that we fought for 3 months of bloody slaughter just a decade ago. I hope it will finally melt the ice a little between our two nations. Oh, yeah. I heard that Zace has stairs that move. Moving stairs. I want to ride them. I want to ride them. No, that's enough running around. You're bothering the other passengers. Who cares about moving stairs? I want to see the hot springs. I heard it's like a huge bath. Oh, this sucks. You can't see Laced Fortress from here. I guess they wouldn't let a passenger ship near the airspace, though, would they? Oh, hi, Estelle. Taking a walk around the ship? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Chloe, what do you do when you need to get back to Grand Soul? Do you get the Royal Guard to fly you there? Of course not. That would be a little obvious. I just use normal flights like anyone else. I usually go back once a year, once for New Year's and once for Grandma's birthday. So you're kind of used to passenger flying, huh? Oh, but what does Sieg do then? Does he fly along his own pace to the capital? Oh, well... Sieg, come here. Huh? What's up? What's up, Scree? Whoa! Scree? Sorry, I'm just calling you for a moment. Oh, that was a surprise. So Sieg can follow the ship? Cool. Scree! Sieg can fly at level of speeds of up to 1,800 cell gate per hour. Most airship crews are at around half that. So to Sieg, this isn't much faster than an evening stroll. Oh, I see. You really are better than an average Falcon, aren't you, Sieg? Scree! Sieg's speed is the reason he's so useful for contacting the Royal Guard. If for some reason I can't use power communication, nothing in the country can carry a messenger faster than Sieg. I thought so. I remember how fast you got in touch with Julia during that thing with the mayor. Oh, God. Ah, yes, a great view. Thank goodness that passenger has finally quieted down. I thought I was gonna have a step in and brain him with his instrument. Oh my God, he was gonna commit murder. Until a little while ago, he's playing some very bright tunes on his lute. He even forced me into a duet with him. It all takes kinds, I guess, including pushy kinds. Estelle, enjoying our flight through the heavens. Look, gaze upon this magnificent azure sky. Ah, but there's nothing better to drink to. Well, the weather's great, and the sky's pretty, but we're almost as Ace Oliver. Should you really be drinking? Oh, come now, don't say that. Someone beneath this brilliant sky is my beloved Joshua. The pain he must be feeling on his solitary journey. Such thoughts drive a man to drink, you see. Excuse me, but that is entirely and exclusively my line. At least things never get too serious with you around. I guess that's a good thing. Kinda. Maybe. I shall take that as the highest praise. I am relieved, however. Huh? The Black Fang. I wonder if the words of the Phantom Thief have shaken you. I see. I have no cause to be concerned. However, you have a will of iron, Estelle. Oh. You were worried about me, Olivier. That's kind of sweet. Remember, I am a wandering bard and poet, ever in search of that pinnacle of human affection. Maidens in love shall find no greater ally than I. Well. Ah, please, I do not need a staffing today. I promise I was not teasing you. I actually find your relationship heartwarming. Those new clothes of yours, for example. You purchased them because you wish for Joshua to see you in them, yes? You look excellent in them, I must say. Thanks. What's with the embarrassing compliments all of a sudden? Besides, Scare got me these clothes as a present. Joshua, well, maybe he liked them. A little. What's with that look? Forgive me, that was just more than I expected. Let's leave the topic behind for a while then. Come, Estelle, I shall treat you to a legal cocktail. I guess it is a bit tempting, but we're nearly to Zace. Try not to drink the whole bar yourself, Olivier, or you'll pass out and miss our stop. Don't you worry. I only lose myself in drink when it is poured by a lovely lady. You realize that's not something to brag about, right? Okay, deep breaths. I need to ready up my camera before we land. My one and only chance to get the picture will be when we're landing. Hello, ma'am. Need a hand with something? This is the cargo room. It's dangerous down here, so watch yourself. Oh, I see. It's cool that we get a little time to just to check out the ship here. Hello, sir. Hello, what is it? The skies are calm and we should be arriving on schedule. Please relax and enjoy the voyage. Helm. Adjust course slightly. I think the stern of the ship is being dragged to the north slightly. Ba-da-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Affirmative. Changing course. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Sorry. Apparently, the non-aggression pact's being signed by the Herb Royal Villa. Speaking of, that makes me think of that whole mess with Richard. Of course, last I heard, he's still in the stockade of the Less Than Fortune Sergeant Guard 24/7. Always there, huh? I suppose the non-aggression pact is a good thing. My own feelings toward Erebonia are complicated to say the least. After all this time, though, it's for the best to reconcile. They said the Free Nations is going to be signing a non-aggression pact soon. I'm impressed with Queen Alicia bringing both Empire and Republic to the same table like that. It is kind of crazy. Then what the freak is going to happen in the other countries' games? Because it's so interesting how is this going to play out? It makes Trails in the Sky seem so significant, though. I'm heading home to Zace. I haven't had a chance to rest in a while. Been working all the time. Once I get home, I just want to kick back and relax for a while. Currently to our right is Titif Bay, Libero's gate to the Great Sea. While it's currently slightly cloudy, you should be able to make it out to the coastline. Hello, Estelle? Looking around the ship again. Pretty much. I never rode airships much before now, so it's all kind of new to me still. I remember my first work trips on them and getting all excited too. I never ridden an airship before in all my travels. I guess the circus didn't use airships much, huh? Did you guys ride around in orbital-powered carriages then? No. Most of our carriages were the single horsepower variety. Mr. Harvey did have an old orbital drive carriage, though. Huh, okay. Now that I think of it, whenever your trope visited, you guys were in a lot of covered wagons. You remember. You touch your teacher's heart, my dear sweet Estelle. Anyway, airships are still fairly uncommon outside of Libero, as I understand it, especially as civilian vehicles. Most other countries prefer orbital-driven ground-based transport. The Erebonians favor orbital-driven trains and have a pretty large rail system connecting their major cities. That is kind of funny. I kind of knew that because Cold Steel. I remember when I was looking for all the Trails games, I saw Cold Steel, and I think I saw a snippet of a beginning of the trailer, and it just showed a train arriving or something. That makes sense. So Cold Steel's Erebonia, and then I think in the other ones, like Zero and Azor, I think what they're called, is in freaking the Republic. And our Calvadirian neighbors use orbital buses. Oh. Orbital buses? What kind of vehicle is a bus? A bus is basically a very large orbital carriage. It's a little like an airship. You pay in advance, and it'll take you from place to place. It isn't nearly as fast as the airship, but the pace is gentler. They're easy to maintain and quite pleasant. Huh, neato. Kind of on a ride run now. Speaking of which, Scarrow, you've been to Calvard, right? I heard you met Zin there. Come on, I gotta hear that story. There's not much to it, I'm afraid. I was on an errand for Cassius. He needed me to deliver a document to Calvard's eastern quarter. That's when I first met Zen. I see. I gotta admit, I can't imagine what a town full of Easterners would be like. It was exciting, very different culturally and exotic. You should visit if you get the chance. Thank you for flying with us today. We will be arriving in Zace momentarily. Please be aware that there may be turbulence while landing, so we ask all passengers to take their seats. We're back. Okay, first up for us should be the Guild House here in Zace. We need to check out with Kilika. Kalika. A rather exotic name for a libero. Sounds Eastern. What kind of woman is she, I wonder? Olivia, I don't think she's your type of girl. You never give up, do you? To put it simply, camp capable. She's a flawless administrator, and she's also a very accomplished martial artist. She's also quite lovely, but she doesn't have time for, frippery. I would advise caution, my dear Laneham. Ha! Now my interest is positively piqued. Oh, give me a second here. Okay, I'm back. Now my interest is positively piqued. Well, my interest is positively piqued. What are we waiting for then? Let us away to... What the... Ah! Whoa! Is this the fury of Kalika? Would you give it a rest already? It's an earthquake. Ah! Help! The dock is going to collapse. Run for your lives! Everyone, please calm down. Oh, wait, Gerald? Wait, Gerald. Please calm down. The port is designed to endure high-magnitude earthquakes. You can easily handle one of this small. Please don't panic. Everyone's like, ah! It stopped. Phew. Thank adios, that's over. Everyone, please come to reception in an orderly fashion. Let's not panic. Oh, man, it's been a while since I was in an earthquake. Yeah, that was so cool. You guys were panicking like, ah! Well, that was a great way of getting welcome to Zace. Wasn't very strong, but attention. World, please wait until I'm not scaffolding before you shake again. Love, Estelle. I'll sign that letter too. It's rare for us to get an earthquake in Liberto. Really? Hmm? Chloe is right. Earthquakes are very unusual here. Now, we really do need to check in at the guild house to see what the damage is. Hey! To be honest, she is kind of my favorite. Not only is because she's hot, but she said she's pretty cool. So, there's no serious damage to the central factory. Thank goodness. The city's also remained calm for the most part. I believe there's little to worry about on that front. Yes, I understand. Please continue to do what you can. Farewell. Your timing is quite serendipitous. Thank you for coming, Estelle Scarazard. I imagine your welcome at the port was quite warm. Well, kinda. It's been a while, Kalika. As always, you're 2 steps ahead of everyone. It's good to see you again, Kalika. Likewise, I'm glad to see you here. And you two would be Olivier Lenheim and Her Highness Princess Claudia, I believe. Or should I say, Miss Chloe Rince. I'm Kalika. I handle reception here at the Zace branch of the guild. A pleasure to meet you two. No, the pleasure's ours. My word! But your beauty eclipses even what I expected. Oh my gosh. Okay, now my dog's asking to get out. Alright, back. My word. But oh yeah. Madam, allow your humble servant, Olivier Lenheim, to improve a song to... According to John, you both official register as assistants, yes? Assistants are free to use the rest area upstairs, just as normal bracers do. Feel free to use it to relax for meetings and etc. Thank you. Yes, but my impro... If you wish to play your lute, you are welcome to play it upstairs. Do restrain yourselves to reasonable limits, however, if you please. Yes, ma'am. Wow, I think Kalika might be even harder on Olivier than Scara. Well, putting aside our repressed musician for now, how is the job situation looking? Are we snow-undered? We do have some work, but nothing urgent at the moment. You're welcome to attend as you see fit. But, Huh? What's up, Kalika? You look like you're thinking about something. This is not a normal job, but a request from the guild. In your position as the group investigating the Society of Ouroboros, I'd like you to check on something. Check on something? This is a bit sudden. What do you mean? It's actually what you might expect. I want you to investigate the earthquake that just happened. Investigate the earthquake? You mean it's going around, going around asking about damage? Well, sure, but what does... Well, yes, that as well, However, 3 days ago, a similar earthquake occurred at Wolf Fort. It lasted about 10 seconds, and the quake was not strong enough to cause any real damage. 2 earthquakes, then. That's worrying. There's one particular odd point, however. The earthquake at Wolf Fort did not affect the city of Zace. Wait, huh? Well, that is strange. If I recall the map correctly, the Wolf Fort is not far from the city. An earthquake centered there certainly should have been felt here in the city, to some, at least a small extent. It was a weak quake, so it is possible we simply did not notice. Still, your friend is right. It does seem unusual, unnatural. I cannot help feel but a terrible sense of foreboding about it. No, I think I get it. Just like with our ghost weird stuff too, like this makes me curious too. We'll be happy to do what we can, Kalika. We should begin by asking around the city and fort, I think. Yes, I'll be counting on you. Mr. Murdoch's already gathering information about the quake in the city, however. I expect he'll be thorough, so you don't need to worry about the city. Okay, then, so off to full fort. Well, ultimately, this is just my personal suspicion. Remember, it's nothing urgent. Feel free to investigate as you see fit while working on the other jobs. Besides, I believe you have someone to say hello to, yes? Oh, yeah. We saw the new gospel, too, so we really should go see Tita and Professor Russell. That seems like a good idea, yes. Let us delay our guild work. Until then, we say hello, then. Come, let us reunite with Tita in joyful hugs. I'll kindly ask you not to hug anybody, thanks. Still, let's over to Professor Russell's place. Okay, wait. Oh, my lord. Oh. Let's save here. I just want... Let me see Tita really quick, and then I'll be done. Are Professor Russell and Tita even in? From what I know, Russell, it wouldn't be surprised if he was at the central factory. Grandpa! The second floor is cleaned up. Thank you, Tita. Could you organize the parts next? Okay. Oh, I don't think we have to worry about finding them. Come on then. Tita! Working hard, Tita? Huh? Oh, Scara. Yeah, hi. What brings you here? Wait. I remember you. Cassius Bright's apprentice, right? Mm-hmm. It's been a while, you two. It's a real bit of mess here. Is it because of the earthquake? Oh, yeah, sorry. See, I guess this is the one... It's weird. It's nice to have a Gate here because they have a closer bond. Hi, everyone. What? Sorry I haven't been in touch. Estelle, hello. Estelle! What? Tita, what's... Oh... It's really you. I thought you were gone forever. Oh. Wait, hang on. Gone forever? I never do that. But I heard Joshua ran away, and then you left the country. I thought I was never going to see you again. Oh, Tita, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have left without saying anything. As I recall, Cassius sent you off to that bracer school in Lemon, didn't he? When did you get home? I got back just a little while ago. I was working in Ruan after getting back. I only just arrived in Zace. I see. Well, welcome back. Oh, wait. The two with you. Hello, Professor. Tita. I'm sorry I've been out of touch as well. Pardon our intrusion, good sir. Chloe! Olivier! Everyone's here! This is wonderful! They're helping us with our investigation. A lot of stuff happened in Ruan. Well, let's get comfortable and hear the story, eh? Come, I'll show you to the living room. So the true force behind the coup is on the move again. And they had another gospel with them. Troubling. A holographic projector that can show an image all the way across a region? How is it even possible? Well, the concept of a projected holograph is nothing new. I've been kicking around ideas for pulling it off myself, but a device that can project a lifelike, three-dimensional image great distances away from its origin point. I can scarcely imagine the physics behind such a thing. That weirdo we fought said something about an experiment with a new gospel. It seemed even bigger than the one before, but it didn't stop our orbits. Say, on that note, how is the gospel we captured a while ago? Have you made any progress in analyzing it? About that. The more I investigate that little enigma, the stranger it gets. Stranger? Yes, let me start at the end, actually. I'm convinced the orbital shutdown phenomenon is not a function of the device itself. What? But the black orbit stopped other orbits dead in their tracks. We've seen it, Professor. You've seen the omen stop in its presence. That isn't quite the same thing, my lady. No matter how I look at it, though, the quartz in the device simply cannot actually do that. It can certainly warp orbital fields. Oh, how could it do that but suppress them? No? Warp orbital fields? Oh, orbital field refers to the magnetic field generated by an individual orbital device. With normal orbits, you can describe an orbital field by drawing its field lines, and those follow very specific rules. When Grandpa tested the gospel, though, its field didn't obey those rules at all. This is going to be a little above my pretty little head, I'm afraid. Yeah, afraid not much is registering. In layman's terms, it's a warped orbital field that doesn't obey the laws of such things as we understand them. Regardless of that, though, ultimately, an orbital field amounts to nothing more than orbital energy in the area. Unless you were to apply a very specific direction and purpose to them, you shouldn't get the orbital shutdown phenomenon effect regardless. To be honest, I've been utterly stuck on this, but with your report on this holographic business, I may have an idea. Thank you for letting me know. Well, I'm not sure how that was useful, but you're welcome. The Royal Army has custody of the device of the Ouroboros agent used. I'm sure they'll let you have a look at it if you contact them. I may just do that. Speaking of which, what are you going to be up to now? Will you be working in Zace for a while? Oh yeah, about that. Yeah, concerning the guild's request to investigate the earthquakes. Ah, so Kalika fixed the earthquakes, hmm? Well, it is true the earthquakes are rare here in the Libero, and she is correct about the earthquake at the Wolf Fort. 3 days ago? I think Miss Kalika's right. I don't remember Zace getting any tremors at all. That is kind of weird. Well, it's a natural phenomenon, so I doubt the society is involved. Still pretty weird though, and we'd like to figure out what's going on. Indeed, earthquakes, hmm? I wonder if it would be useful. Huh? Let me guess, Professor. You have an old invention in the toolbox which might help. I do have something in mind. But then how would we? Wait, transmit the data back here using... and then hook into the capital? Of course! Ha! Yes. It worked perfectly. Professor Russell, can you keep the rest of us in the loop? Don't worry. I need to check a few things regardless before we start. I recommend heading to the Wolf Fort and learn from them what happened. I'll see about preparing you a little something useful for when you get back. Well, I definitely won't say no, but... what little something are we talking about here? Ha! That spoiled the surprise. Just you wait. Now, if you excuse me, I need to get to the central factory. Just have to browbeat Murdoch into going along. Tita, would you mind helping your old grandpa? Maybe. Still, I'm sorry. We finally meet again after so long, and... it's okay, don't worry. I'm just happy I got to see you again. We'll be in Zace for a good long time, so I'm sure we'll have a chance to spend some time together. Estelle? Yeah, I can't wait. I'm sorry we couldn't give you much of a welcome. Don't worry, Tita. We'll stop by again if the chance comes up, Tita. Perhaps on that day, I too can be greeted with such moist, welcoming eyes. And on that day, you'll have 2 black eyes. Oh, anyway, see you later. We'll contact the guild once we're ready. Well, those 2 haven't changed at all. Yes, Tita hasn't lost any of her adorableness. I was having a fight to urge just to pick her up and hug her. Indeed, a lost little girl, being swept up into the arms of a loving, brotherly minstrel after ages of separation. Such dramatic scene. The thought makes my heart swell. Bro, you're going on ghost levels of weird. Shut up! If you try to grab her out of the blue like that, I have to arrest you for abduction, you nitwit. To be honest, I understand what Scarizar means. He's the kind of girl you wish was your little sister. I envy you, Estelle. Hey, Chloe, cut it out. Well, don't worry. Everyone will get to know her soon enough. Except for Olivier, maybe. Estelle! An arrow! My heart! All's fair in love and siblings, my dear Lenheim. Now then, let's get started on our guild business. You're right. We should. So let's make our way over to the Wolf Fort while we work on those other jobs. Okay. That's it for today. That's, wow. I finished chapter 1 and got to meet a member of the Ouroboros. The Phantom Thief was really behind that. It's just crazy. But thank you guys for watching up to this point in the VOD. I commend that you watched all of it if you did. If you liked what you saw, leave a like and subscribe. I will notify you when the next VOD is up. Usually, the VODs will come up the day after streaming. And if you want to know when I'm live, you can follow me on Twitch, on Twitter, and you can also join the Discord server. Both Discord server and Twitter links are both in my Twitch and YouTube bios. So until next time, guys, I hope you guys all take care, okay? And stay healthy. See ya.